fa okete machi ba bia na eye ese no ene wonum ho adwuma esiesie no be esima ba akomienu bi de eye asana obepie gu wapie gu sana regular toothpaste no so enye no yemfa ntwini sara eno so to a brush ehye ho entoso atofo me ba cha ye to kojak charcoal toothpaste no regular toothpaste aye okashi drug lane and crime ho ena kojak farmer wonom ewo kuma senso ashtown apes park yi wo pe edu papa yi apostle papa yi bi ne fatwu sen na wo sen no de ada so say ye coffee say ye tea say ye red wine say ye de no empo no emanage fita se su kirema emfa mawo na wonu mu nka no so mfiri ho abusua ye chafa and nti ye be fry 026 0870780 yanko to be
yanko Donima Steel Complex Limited and a weekend sano yana nkofo bebre project no nse ebeko ho enti se obeko edan no ho kohwe de adru ene said ye tisa na ho be hia ne makakra kai se Donima ewo ho ena contractor okwaje adwuma pape ye adwuma ne ye wate na kiro nya foforo nya se ebegu eno nti to enema ye papa preko a won fa nkwaye mu obi nya ho asem nka Donima Steel Complex Limited yen so ye ankra eja ye pebia tonchen na doa no meba to uko yi usika boden na akoto bibia keke enema ye de ye asese anase a eno so ye kapere no menye ni so opese obosa aka no Donima Steel Complex Limited make an answer me or ye o number one supplier about quality and reliable roofing sheets ni nails dia ye nsane ho na de onim dadani nyina ewo ho ene wo the NMK premium brand roofing sheets and ni nails and abeka ho enti chance for papa bi and then the dadwa papa bi a ode abedom yen obenya NMK aloe zinc and afi governance package sheets NMK long span roofing NMK IBR package sheets and NMK nails almighty no every one ecosystem stages hey that one is also anijai amai grandma obaso paneko emu ni tinte enko ekabonim waye ne bo no so for panti enkwaje de na Donima ede aloe zinc steel trusses akaye ho ye de roofing frameworks usi dan ni bia e wo so oboso ene nkochi nkopedua me ka kiro se de nyini no nya bi esi a wonim kwaye mu dua ni ho mfofo mu dua enche oda ho na ehunu ba na profro gu so ntimi srew to dade prekon aloe zinc steel trusses no ya ye ne kama se wo de gu so a enwe na ache na bobo o wa ne chance a wo dan ne ho den me enko Asafo F Johnson on Benjerry office o Donima so ye estimated de mawa o special discount have a Donima or pankro no betimetim Johnson Bantam no the Church of Pentecost edi enimhwe edum pampa so ultimate fashion hwe enim esra so ne ahemfie ne di enimhwe Accra de Kantamanto Tamale Kenville Obenkin David Johnson kai free 0244 126625 0544321150
afe ye ko Dr. Amuzu ha kwa jayaresa emema misremo muntie mi mofo maso mfeme misremo ni de kasa no pay na meka
ye dry yase
ai misremo ni de kasa no pay mi pa mo chow bema se okokudo nsuru no ni bu peja na emu omra e ha dwene esa korentimi ensim enwram yi ahoya na ago ye mpede wo ye mpede wo be
ona wo kan wasem
we mpede wo be mo mo ne bia so di ahyem mo ahyem no atwam ana obi so ho no manya me ya dominate mi peja ne mu kakra bihir zim enkongo dubu kra bi ma ne ho ane kakra na aba esa anu agya nipa no kwam e ha dwene obi so ya de bia ma ade no afon amoa me pa chaw aye afon amoa yetitia e ha dwene o sara na so wudi di aguru bi ye mpesa ontimi nkongo fo ba pe ne mu nkongo group enkogyeregyere ne saa ko Dr. Amuzu ho na o ma ne yiri mamma wo obi so ho na watimi say ne nso bi fifirifira no basa na mu yade bi ni ade wa hunu obi so timi tena ho no mo ka se oh me de me ho de yampa ne ho de obeba dwuma no nso obeba bucket ma nso mufua kwamo afua ne ho no mo betimi adware afiri benkuma ko ne fada eno no me pa chawo wo ye dwuma ho no wo nwan wo sisi tugu Dr. Amuzu say ye koko eyesisi yade anayade maboboso yibia ye sa ye eni ntibra na wan fadro yade yimo ankonkodo benada na America na ya se de benada do ebe ha dwene pa entimisrew ko Dr. Amuzu ho da se wu bia se abai kwa na bai o juzo keke da bi ha dwene na Dr. Amuzu krea da esa wo Amuzu garlic bitters wo ehuru mo genemo na wo te garlic no obi anim garlic yenim na no panim na wia na fe na akwa hwehwe mu akwa ye hwehwe mu akwa garlic adwuma eye ene nti wonya garlic bitters ne bia ntine no nyina da ho ahohoro ama moja edi afusane na Amuzu ke herbal bitters no eno na wo yem etutuwo say ye kokoram na abeto ye funu no mu mekira o say ya wonya bia away wade ho Amuzu pi herbal mixture so wohonam oposo odwante ojepe wawanso wangasa wote brankasa pa Amuzu pi herbal mixture nanom na ho mekakra ka ho he ahode na aba no na Amuzu herbal mixture de malaria tatashe malaria dru tatashe no ya ko Dr. Amuzu ho akọ jaya ne sa ye betimi akoba bi atuntu abi dru ene abrofo dru bi nso akọpa nro yi bi ato ya kwata for club 600 a Kumase Dr. Amuzu ho Christian Village ye ne Puma filling station hwe ni mo e won kran area 3 Emmanuelotu abrosan no mu sunwane e wo ho Tachiman Zongo Chinese house and na AC Pons Post Stadium na say ne junction no so ho ma atakra de asem no aya for Dr. Amuzu ne kosa ho ye de 024 777 6743 Dr. Amuzu Abba ono na esa ade bi yade yadesa
ene na tie o wie nso ayefunu yade ye besa mon eno ye Good Shepherd restaurant Jamfi ade ati obeda woka ye furu defo nti na wo bre ono na wo som no enti se wunya sika no su wi akodi aduane papre ko mame enkasa pintin bi ada me ye so tete aduane bone de ma yefunu na ya na o kan twene ma usa ye do Good Shepherd restaurant de ye pedi ama na no de ye Ghana de obeso di bia aye krado soko kama pam enti ade achi se ye kodaye ya ye fast and pay ye ko break fast no ye benya milo ne sandwich papa bi e wo honom ti e na afa chi bom Ghana de ka chi bom de ne na chese ade ne ta ho se bo se ko hia ne chi ne bofu ne ya pipe anum ne de shem ya won vegetables kakra benya bi e na oat wo ho ene panu e na Tom Brown no so bi ka ho ene chi bom ne panu papa bi na se edru awia kakra ne epedie mu odru nso dia Good Shepherd restaurants enye mfrim wase fufuo ni abunabunu ajo fufuo ni bro for the same
enrane fufuo
father uncle obi na kan say fu father uncle etudu wa ubenya father uncle
ni ya acronym
father uncle no agope bia di ene abunabunu anasa nkrakra benku ni okro stew so ena wo pa ubenya ye wo ampesie ene kontomre anasa cabbage stew e wo ho mo so amope kokonte ohun ene friend face the wall aduane ase ene obi ni he oje na do ani hwe ban oje onkate kwan ya wo na dwene e mo kotoje nkruma face the wall ube dear feely obi so pede ya tete and fried rice ne chicken and asa fish jollof rice and fish and chicken potato chips ning na bi e ho na say a drew Friday dia obi be a friend happy hour and no every 1 ekosi 5:30 p.m. okoto aduane a wo 10% discount make at say why your restaurant enye choba and a wabro sign so kakra yenkwa edum obenko for clinic dan no A Life supermarket enedi enhwea no pay free 0249-876942 0249-876942 where you doing pefie
amepacho afia fa do bokrata ne nsem no ye de fam ye de ye bonitew na ama yemu so me the mirror na edi kan ye emo na wode abasa say anadwo abrabo no esasan ababiem
sase
kan ezana corona ni ntina anadwo babia ye di na emie ba
sanko for back to normal life
say de ya anadwo abrabo no asamba na de aba na e mai hadwene wo mukituwa bi ye say protocols no ye fa nya adwuma nti yesremo anadwo de ede anadwo de pa na yesremo ya monkata mo hene ne mo anoma ye monkata mo hene ne mo anoma ye ye dem asese mo tie na supam afa de mere mu kura da no de to dwa se bamboni bi ye say de na kwakoto mu fie de no mboni a wa ye ne se post ni ebema ne baba se me na me papa na ye post ni enti post ni bi ne baba na sa security person yi senso security money akwakọ defile no enti ye de na akwakotum emfie edu enum ano ne asotwe de ma no the mirror na de sansemi ebaye
na Ghanaian Times na me de so so no pay Ghanaian Times ne nsem bi NSM enrada Ghana mampani na na adodan Akufo-Addo ye de ajaji for enipa nkronkro ensia eko appeal court enti enipa ensia no eno emomu saja ye ji omutu we says new appeal court judges enho sam na mekan na ye true din wie ye be na nsan nie voter registration exercise course no Ghana for chese say voter ID card de pepam enipa 16.6 million and ya try ye ID card na ya ji kra ye na emu 30,462 de adwa challenge yomo onso bu ayese we wusu amempene wo ye ho wo sande ya challenge achire be hwem to mo card no wo easy ho 30,462 and Bright Senior High School proprietor no so once ebra nkra na so no shom kutupon ha mu simra mo mabu wo mo invigilator mo munye say enrada aprosifo akwakoche no Ghanaian Times anopeni sam ne bini
and the Daily Graphic and so na dia wode ebaye and wode to dwa saa aye wonu mekotwere wonu dia ho wasem yae wode aba me na moso biem na enkwada no a wonu wa ba omu wasem na abai kwada mu wadie mu ani atra monton wono enipa 9 na sese de ayi wonu madie and a teacher for me and sanso wonu so ho akoka adwa mu ensem kro ya ho na aban nyame ya domu a sa na kakra ya akai yes labe the tua no ya say aban be say 200 million Ghana cedis e wonu mu a e da lifeline wonu mo de ketenkete be pem cedi aduanu numu no aban sa sika no e na obes ka no no obebo a owura mewu ade atudwa na abaye yesraw wa hunu Ghana mobo wu tua de amamobro wa ne wonu mu a wo mo de enkwankan yes ramunkrasia no ane mitari read no ye ka say ye ache ye afedi ye kosoro ntimpanimfo na no na ken say e be wansa da no so meti say so afa be de chi no so wono mahu omo ye hu adwuma
omo ka kwa sha say yusu ni bebre ye hu
aha so omo say ka lifeline baba ka say first 3 months so dey say first say ba 30 a omo de ecosystem 90 I just still omo fo otua e lifeline papa ye na wo ye no enkrasia ni binum enya amfaso ni bi pepa botawa esa na go sabotage aban no enti reading no monkora monko reading ye so omo ye soma mo na monko reading ya monko meter no ho mo man ho na munya esa mo sabotage you know monko working kind ye na sa how bi so de temachie bi na aba mpanimfo ye sere mo hwe na mampani we de waya de ye sere mo a munya esa ade no mama fa we mi so school for now say na enam say September school for nyina ebie so ampanifo ahye ye hwe enwumasua ho so say enye sa anya no kore nya dia September wono mo nyang ma bontin matu bibia de ntenya no kore Daily Graphic na abon nyina ho dero
The Spectator na no pay me de be wie me de nyina wo se ye wo bia bi wo Ghana ye fre ho no man's land na no man's land ho no nim na nipa bonfo bi o mo ye tax o mo abo awra ho wo mo kwa ya adwoa edwemfo ma no wo mo gigi wo mo sika o ye be se by force wo mo gi from some we de ato wo mo na e de aka ho we ya asem sebe na The Spectator na asem biem NSM we ababa we friend ko bi hima wo to Ghana enwuma hodo nyina for say won se yesi bibi ye made in Ghana products on ade a ye wo Ghana ha wo beti yesi microphone tampani pabro trade wo se akade akitu bi oso mo de ka ho ene so mo ye wi a ye wo mo ho dawru wo de mo fasika kakran so mo nya sa investment no radio so ana de ko TV so ana de ko so bo okoto ade opede e bo ho dawru wo nya ho se ye na announcement pe ana de TV so of course mi pewe ye bi to se ye mo fa o mo nya sa de no o mo nya investment na ebeboa ma made in Ghana niema no so enkrofato we The Spectator no pe ni die ni
ene yamfa The Daily Guide into a poll enumu anode ababe to dwa se The Daily Guide akwada no a obabe ogina ofa phone no didi atemo no eno ne principal school work on the principal ya kire no akwada ne papa o pachaw ena afi eno ho asem de se ye nyina ye nim sem na abato commission so se nipa million no edunsia na akiri position na watwere wonu mu die kwa ba nwoma mu eno so ho asem mo de aba na emfifi ha na The Daily Guide do kakraka When you must often a friend Niger gaze, you know. Miss Betty Tracy in Tokana, it Wababe PM. Wababe P. Conomo. Obe PM was our pattern as a day. On connect to a honor, some more friend who don't go PM war. Yeah, more the Daily Guide or the Nina, by ye. And I'll say, you live voter alone. Yeah, and this gurus. One can be a fake lovers, none. The Daily Guide, and Afrophobia, and Abonaposu, the Shermona, yes, the PC, and my doctor Muzu Herbal Clinica, or the Enupapa Bar, Amuzu Gallic Bitters, Amuzu K Herbal Bitters, Amuzu P Herbal Mixture, and Amuzu Herbal Mixture. Nina, Abba, and say, dear, your quarter for club 600 a whole, and on a clinic, never, your quack J, I will met a mema, a yadium, into young Honomo. Now, your best friends way 024 777 6743. Kojak Chaco toothpaste, no regular toothpaste, did you hear? Anapa, and you marry Mr. Ayabo, modern for this chimo, our Ashtown, Abyss Park, one more, your home, and now, okay, drug lane, so your home and crying on friend 024 467 4400.
Now, Ochu choose Sylvia Fako Pedri and the Pebby D. L. Good Shepherd Restaurant. A free source with their friend breakfast, no, Eko Simu Fufu, Benku and Pessie, and Momo Adri and the potato chips, Ning and be Ewo. A drew fear down so the Aniano, who could the Ania tell so 10% anyhow. Young Quiet Doom or Benku for Clinic at Dino, one A Life Supermarkets in the DNM. Ya for 0249 876942. Yan faster they be Emma Dunima Steel Complex Limited. One no dear, Wabemo NMK Premium Brand Roofing Sheets and in the Nielsen tea. And chance na draw here ko Alozing Steel Trusses kahon. What the year roofing frameworks Amana come up. Yan Kwasa 5 Johnson or Benjerry office for 0244 126625.
Remember happy birthday Emma Nana Kubwa here or your possible Christo Safo and Krabata and Wabra we ye the four of Papa Eva and the Christo Safo a bushing and I say Papa ya mean for VP and come for you na a Padmore Kwame Anson and I decided dedication a by ye or here a joa a prebi enemy mene
Mammy I must say what bracket
Ken
Akoko atichi bia Ghana mai betumpa wanage na wamamba power jene Ghana ho kane Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a rodi magana mai MPP say ye ne wosno kokroko a wudi ye chi asuo nkan NDC akatamanso okata ne maso CPP say ye ne nananum akokonyina manyuku no PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagashia ne hunu amagaho ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so memenda no pa bia no siampai mukosi nankro Akoko Abon eyegidi
Hello 101.5 FM Akoko Abon yekikim amase wa braketu ene ohene yire adwoa aprebi ene yate wo monka na adwoa na o kan bibi
na say na de wa me anya aware emfa me ka je be say ya che ye wa no wa me anya komode yo desa wa
komode bi say na school for
there wa so yo desa ne hwe wo
e take center stage menti asante de o kan menti ena
we di say do na so ba ana say unya takra ka ho a o say no ade he
no da
aza gozu Akoko ato no foforo ne ye we ya be me
registration no who say
ya me anim ni me ahodo a me twa mu a me hu say o for register no na bibia eye kama
ajua question me bu say me so
who say eye okay
na fe go tangent
kama I say me ka
who can register now. How was your experience like?
Oh I say in fact I fantabuta
it is sa fear factor na fear mongering bia na ekoso ahead of the exercise and the nipa no bebuso and na COVID-19 yetimi contain any ade no
and no dey use ye ho adwumanti
amaso I said o see ye no say na ye kwa ha e kina ye kwa ha
eno kwa so dan tan adwo mo tete centers no bebre ukojira ba bi ba ko ebu a center be 9
na je ade na yama wo adwuma na ye che na metie openi bi kambrofo bebrebe even before say ever start no na easy so betimi register nipa say we timi register because but easy we register nipa over 16 million and with the mop up exercise beginning today and tomorrow it is hope say we mo betimi atro edin no
na eba no and as I nipa ba ko painting obi a
na David ade no say so the adwuma na mo so mo be Never say,
eh, send the car men go for car men go on the car on Gonanka Yantro. The idea or person Yantro or non quality no a woman.
They say yes, no.
A car won't continue on by a dear body pop. Said the way I will be uncle. And so I you TV news, Nipa 50 said the actual my song. 66 or more alcohol guarantee. Mamma when you Ghana for one no many. Because I voted so the best 66 or
Nipa Marco or be free Togo or the Togolese. To me, 2 years there.
Still Togolese.
And Togolese.
There be Togolese. Now we Ghana so too better.
And I Ghanaians.
I do have pretty. Any I can't say.
Now, no, said you always here with the Nam gas over me. I could cry now.
Away needed the hook. Our ear needed the hook. I cried. I was so pro. Have a good day and a good weekend, ladies.
Ghana mai betum pon na wo mamba power gene Ghana ho kane Akoko Abon ye dwumadia manyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a rodi magana mai MPP say ye ne wo sno kokroko a wudi ye chi asuo nkan NDC akatama so okata ne maso CPP say ye ne nanan makoko nyina manyuku no PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagashia ne hunu amagawo ho ti Akoko Abon dwumadia wo Hello FM so memenda no pa bia efi no nsiampa imukosi no Akoko Abon
Ekiki Hello 101.5 FM. Yes, I'm Obi Akwa baby. Time reading 22 gone past the hour of 7. Baby I will be Igusua the Sedane Mause Uti Hello 101.5 FM. Asida Enko Emma Kumasi Catering Restaurants. Adawruma enti yeto wo fi yeto wo kem. Edwumam ede baby I will be near the Jumedi dia bro. Kumasi Catering Restaurants eye baby ye dia home yetimi ekoko de ya hoho kokotena na sa u nipa bia sa opeso kojo home we bia na sa opeso ko conference meeting bi anazo so de hoho bi koto bia wo hwe said the baby no isitie ne bo bia ewo say ben kruma na say men kruma na so no dwuma wo mudi with the quality of services and enti ano pay say be ka kuma catering restaurants amawa na me ka chiro say wo baby wo mo services na so quality and na normal wo mo disum wo no so no esombo yi enti wo ho bia wo ba na wo twewie ya na da bia na wankasa person kokojiwa ho me no kuma catering restaurants na be kan for them wo dan na mu so dan bia 32-inch flat TV screen and connected to all the DSTV channels and maximum comfort. So also the Kumasi Catering House, baby, ye meeting, a whole air conditions, almost state of the art furniture, or Konya and the tables, are the meetings, no to say a colony dear. Kumasi Catering House, set by electricity, you know, canal, and Subribia, Eba, the Union DSC. Kumasi Catering House, as our massage center, you been chichon, Naya Kama, baby, I'll be you tea restaurant. I will be didi or Momo Sev Ghana, and I'm on Nuane, and Mr. Chemua, or more car park, or car Nisiwa, Utims will be a fan cucino near Chasui at the Amao. Kumasi Catering House, our laundry or Cotrao, Siunoma, and I will feel found no more BBC up on the Kama at the Amao, a debut Hoswa. Kitchen room, bibia room, but said yeah, what to fee. Now, there be a better Kumasi Catering House no, or more amount. Free breakfast. Now we open day. Kwasi there be a special mutual session. Catering House, High Court Chihodoma, Fuller Road, or Money Registrars General Department. New officers no and edition more phrase 0549 883 669 and 0203 112 233 or more ever so. Kumasi Catering House where comfort comes less or Madaroma no pay a bro. You made the Akoko Abon said it be a no Peace 104.3 FM and so no Ewan Cry. You made the Yomo Afa na to appetite a man saying na Ubiazo no ATV and yeah social media platforms in us so also a bra person also contribute to Nanko what you trying to cost no so what text here and I say we'll send the WhatsApp 0561 70336 0561 0265 170336. Mami Timubium 0265 170336. And Ubinya Yebekan Kai said the opposite. Oh, extreme pepe, need in Ayajuna Ghana. Na enche politicians not ever transit, and I say political parties and reps not ever transit. Now didn't come. But before then, Nana Kofi Senior, a former presiding member, Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Oh, Hanumo Nana, and pay Mwakwa by a dance no adaji.
Me use again.
Oh, where dear?
Me way again. Now so.
Adoma.
Would you know how? Okay.
Sir.
Hey.
And also come home.
I know by dedication. Oh, yeah, say I know.
A wife.
I see.
I my wife, and I was a cottage in the green, and maybe I'm a bar, and man, after KMU, there, Kosovo.
Oh, after KMU, say, Aja, Yasum, when it was Yasum for the past 20 years. And he says, one say, Aja. Okoba ina na abrabono so konanim na mfie so konanim tie druba bia na aja waji wa home kakra so waji wa home kura mpo aja we fan sa na say we are back to business and taking care of ourselves and family.
That's wonderful. But this week you say you are in the news.
Yeah.
Say, President Mahama making some pledges and our promises. By my now Okasa as a group member and as an individual.
Okay, my daughter, but my main chair at TF4 na yanchia Akoko so aja. When Mizona or Tibabia, yes, your baby tea. I mean, my party chairman want to me. Ken, I'm said your Busano, no coincidence. Now, can you say assembly and say, many member BM na Adena me Kasama assembly for. I'm say, Juma Yedin, okay, no. I'm say, Dina Santima Munina, Dino Ghana Munina. I wouldn't say. At a certain point in time, I'm a president of the Presiding Members Association, and I've been also chairman for Ashanti Region Presiding Members. And I say, "Who could did you more by being as a Uche Wawa, Ufri Hokranoa, Ayana legacies beer, excuse me, Mujano Hono, Ayana Brano, Udimo Kutinekakra." So, I say, Ashanti Region, ye say, ye Wukubia, ye friend of Ashanti Region Assembly members, old and new caucus. So, old and new. One assembly, Mama BM Crano, Omo Ewuku, no Mona, Omama Banosu, Mundi Okua, Yedi Tuanamon, Edi yet local government, Juma, and sure say, at the welfare of the assembly members, and I say, a man for no at large, taken care of. And until I'm a woman, I say, so me Dima Kotrepa, Mrs.
The former assembly members, caucus, and the caucus.
Assembly members, Ashanti Region Assembly members, caucus, old and new. That is old and new assembly members in mixed together. And we assembly member, when you're assembly member, once I was assembly member, you can be part of it.
I see. A group of function.
A functional group.
Oh, I see.
A functional group. In fact, NCB, a conference. I say 4 years, 4 years be a leadership from districts and then eventually to the regional. Regional executives in Adena. This Juman, I'm saying 4 years in a man for 2 and a month.
It's you're there, or you're president.
Me a patron. Me a patron to Kono.
Today, the two Fifia over addressing the press. any local government issues, any assembly members issues that President Mama edited to
Kono membership no asked me to do it, so
the Kono members in the Casabay.
Of course.
Into what exactly were you addressing? A dear portion and our person watching our Genesis. Oh, and Kono, now person watching our Genesis.
I want to say, your mama, sorry, former president, your mama, or address Kubi. And almost no perceive Assembly Members Association be and or address it. Until one na okay can't answer more. I am say watch a video no or touch a lot of issues on local government. And the I want to say here could also a bother on dealing with local government issues. So now I've been in assembly for a while to know and never happen our assembly hall, president after president, by and I serve almost about 7 and under 7 chief executives. So in the mention and infant say since 298 President Bio Hobia, so Yanina Juma, I will KM, not the man I'm okay, and President John Mama by
But my main clarification, me clarification we say. National Assembly Members Association or Honomo and as a past Assembly Members Association, it will be so. We go say who say Oma not President Mama address Omono. Almost a year. Be a national for a Nazi be a assembly before a Nazi say judging by one who experience or assembly no person who national union be being passed
and not in a problem kakrana e be address issues no assembly war one association Emrano at 936 mandate assemblies need to belong or every member to belong. That is NALAC, National Association of Local Government. So, Emrano idea Jumana traces Emma Kwaima Ubi any dues to NALAC. Provisions are made for people to go by. Now, Saku we are former president address a woman. You say a SIDO movement bia. Nipabi epeso omu yusu na omuma nipabi forum emo omu yusu assembly members once again as a tool no omu de achieve omu interest. I don't think Ekone is not recognized nationwide. Even regional assembly members in Nimisa Kono. And Emremuno, I don't think there should be another association, national association, original, because already in the NALAC no the assembly in NALAC,
you said the active local government for but
association. The association
NALAC stand for what?
National Association of Local Authority, local government.
Local government. It's who I would say. Says they say wouldn't hope him. You can't call yourself a member, can you?
But I never spoke for NALAC. I was speaking for caucus, the Ashanti region assembly members, old and new caucus.
Okay, all right. And dear Bena, Namo Pesamoka, yes, Uncle Hobby. Then Namo Kande.
I'm saying, and I make us a video no President Mama Ebekika and Cemetery. The Perceive Association no e ka ho asem no na opeso say oba this time around no we be sure so betua assembly members ka so na e bon content ko akira said e kan ye hwe during President Atame's term so there was a constitution review committee be almost set here go around the whole country. After that, they issue a white paper report to the former president, President Mills. And now, sir, report to na yesi assembly members ka. So that was the committee's report, and as a recommendation, and Fofi Antwater and a former president at a mess of Freemono. Freemono, President Your Mama and a Dina dear, seeing I Okroma Young. That time, so no, were vice president. And white people no and see a sign Nanka Yitia some members cano. President Mama and sign. And when back here on the presidency, even before 2012, I got to a bar or some president, you know. Now, 2012, no manifesto, NDC manifesto, ne woman say, be used to consolidated fund, Edia Assembly members car. So that was in the manifesto, 2012 manifesto. And then Osaka said, Obe used to common fund, in the same manifesto, no, Obe used to common fund, Edia Assembly members car. So, and Ghana for two Abamano. A two Abamani, you know. In fact, 4 years in Ina, no, one year for assembly members for 4 years. And in fact, Ghana for two about Etiana Okotranche for 4 years. Okotranche, no. Same say, they won a two about Tiana was starting a campaign, a comeback campaign. So I will go around the whole country. Yantise. Former president assembly members remuneration be a wasem. I don't emphasize about a week or so ago and a group no ukoshia womono a fees as a group no grano almost so ye group be a NDC for a former group no our catch
how do you know?
Oh, say I investigation. The so-called national president of that group on the NDC, one Mr. Asino from Eastern Region, is an assembly member, and also Mebao group no, you this king Togo Afede. Togbe Afede, and almost a group no. Oko sa group no constitution no more. Oh, constitution be no. Enka echre ekwanya association kwa ye form a ombe sponsor omo so bibia ni but according to them no almost they will finance them from private source until say ekuo no begina na so enti ko no gwa na
o search on the ekuo no sana echre
yes ana ko no che the constitution sana che Opa, my copy.
The chairman na NDC ni Kuni NDC for.
I'm not saying it's a Kuni NDC for. So, enye kuwa emphasis assembly members in India atrase I throw my constitution as I approve anything. It just a handpicked people be and a woman no as members of that group no. And the woman organize President Your Mama no mkoshia or Kano in order to entice the assembly members and say oh this time around about betia yakatuyama obetia yaka and the go to Abamana but I know who say and you know correct because some catch you say oba cut it down the size of the ministry so President Akufo-Addo ministries will cut it down the size. No use says cannot to pay assembly members. Whereas 2012, who say we used to consolidated fund. Eddie assembly members, but 1 year and common fund. So what you say? 1 year. This time around, this is what you're saying. And you visit assembly members, you know, you enter when some work and you find Jumasa. Eddie Jumasa and you no crana or catchere, just to win votes and I'm what's the common fund? No, I can't want them crano. Assembly members, they are struggling to, be taken care of in terms of their welfare. Why wouldn't you acquire any American assembly? You tell MC car, DC car. Assembly members in Tuomaka. Yama MP common fund.
President Mama
MPs more common fund to work with.
So is it not refreshing say or be our quatnasi? No who say assembly members he Tuomaka or Baye Jumeyi. Now what do we have?
Oh, so because the quadriquas over Mount Tomas says they were be that they were canoa aya Jumana. They just say this time around.
Only your food doesn't change.
Well, how do you know they were changing? One will say, Ken, this is the NIPA, the whole Ghana, highest court of Ghana. So the highest court. So when him say, I convicting say, charges be idea Abon no. When you're guilty of those charges, I'm talking about elections a year. So what you say? Elections are a year and 4 years ago no. So when say I'm Ghana for to abetia a former president.
And only highest court.
That is Ghana, the whole Ghana, that is the highest court because was constitution is the sovereignty of Ghana resides in the people of Ghana. And all powers of government are exercised by that. So one with the American. And the Ghana for Bejina one as you that is the highest court. Court to baby him. And unfortunately, is only President Akufo-Addo Nekojina yo. And he say, "Wo charges a day boss say we are incompetent, we are corrupt, we are saying in Ghana for Ajia to say no cre and the end to abanemo ya to amount." And the end just that charges in the ball no. Well, frame yourself from that. Because only a fool does not change. Ghana, you use Ghana for experiment. But
one second, President Akufo-Addo also or also submitting to the good people of Ghana. I'm a Ghana for Buana for. But over 2016.
Oh no, mayor president. No mayor president. But will be a way bidda. Said your catcher Baumia sometimes passes say Baumia any Mora Ibia grounds to be asking him question because we need president. And I would need vice president. I was okay, I can. Oh, not that time, not President Akufo-Addo, no need president. Not your mama, the president. And in Ghana for whom dear why charges a debone in Ghana for whom says those charges, were very, very legitimate. And you know to Abatiano. This time around, one in Nanado and Sabijina. One must could face the same court. Mewana, one more corner Ghana for say charges a debone and Nado no. Fine. Charges are your debo, and as your debo president, former president, John Mamano, and Okra, Ghana for the be determined. So what you say? And he, so can say only a fool who does not change his mind. I don't think Ghana must be taken for a ride. We are going forward.
And the time President Mama Tia Banyans or Tia Kunyanos, a dear Namo, those times, Satan was
yes.
What the President Mama Yejuma pay?
Oh yes, of course.
A dear Namoye to remind him, say, constitutional and a constitutional review committee, are making these recommendations in Tiakase or no didn't say. What year appeals visa did you push for it?
Okay, I'm surprised. Who boosted this question as if say, who not that time now in the Ghana, now hello as here. I'm saying when I'm saying mudia kotene wo KM pa and them a course so KM nina na they went on under your purview so kai kojobonsu time assembly members too on so press conference upon press conference assembly members in a year. So if you want us to revisit those press conferences they are available so you better more discuss issues in the press conferences. So what you say? We said all these things, but you say media also will pick it up because most of them are part of the governance structure. No, so on that. Brano no can bear mind the nipa as to what is happening. Say any free system no. Say any opportunity say any and I'm be my krana. I better yet Timaba be cancel match Ghana for. So what you say? But Momo and Mojuma say you be follow. Mojuma no and ye to obey. And you know, let's revisit your archive. Near Mamra, near Wuniama, a corso. Even a Santimamu had near Ghana Crana, Santimamu Niama, a corso. So on the Mejano. I mean, it was during President Mama time. And assembly no everyone down cry. Say what you say? Yes, because the assembly structures were so contaminated. Assembly no, I'm running to say, yet to obey we are. Yenyi government appointees. So Emrasa Emeka as structures or government appointees must be retired people. Nipa bia sebi umbetima be argument the syntonwa a war assembly members are yet to obey you mono so at say. But here we are, I assembly no so non-partisan fora. Assembly is non-partisan. So how can you appoint a party chairman?
For instance.
A party chairman.
For instance. Or appoint a party
secretary. For instance, Raymond Tando. You didn't back to serve as an assembly member. Yes, now Raymond Tando is a secretary to National Democratic Congress. Emrani say assembly is non-partisan. And you the party functionary, party chairman as a party secretary, but also assembly member. And now what are you trying to say?
Did you challenge that decision?
And I make us say on records.
Did you go to court?
We went to court one time, but you know our system. Even though justice emanates from the people, most of the time the people suffer under this. So, and it's any money in our coso. Money in our coso. My assembly members, most of us, and I say even some of them no more has here, almost is here. One more witness, former president. Nema wo ye say assembly no sofa emse nansia kura na hajia Alima say omo bema assembly members ya fe say common fund amomo de adwuma mo mpesua so say mebo ana so hu ni na ye the resource assembly members mo because MPs no work MPs common fund which to me no kura me visa is illegal say bema MPs common fund. Oh, of course, because Constitution Makwabia Mrabia Niwa stipulate MPs common fund. So Unimsa Constitution was say any law that's inconsistent, with any provision of the Constitution, is void. And MPs common fund is never nowhere, even at night recess idea Jumai MPs common fund be anybody.
But But assembly force common fund.
Assembly common fund, a bar in box assembly common fund.
One says council.
Assembly nina na hwe so ye de budget near the near my baby if he say that jurisdiction
for instance, say we are assembly member KO electoral area. We new common fund out there. We
new common fund. MCNiana on convention no yaye bibi say assembly members your friend is saying your choice kakakrebia towards the assembly member and no is from IGF so and on your budget na be 20 million bia ya twa e de ahyem IGF no so no unse nyiska eba all the time obetim do ani atoso but we talking about common funder so yenka si yenfa bi ma MPs but ye de ama wo mo no mo de djuma ye fi say to us kra no emfamra kwan so aden assemblyman ye nti woman common fund ni bi no so no bia ni school bi so pa only the first point of call Senema Sanema is here. Not what the Abon community.
Yes, I'll call you Chikakra, me and Shady President Mamaka. One Kakatiano Kwanze, Oka, empowering the assembly member. Say, Ubitimi Ubia, even by the time a Bewini Panokra birth certificate generation near the arena, obey involved. Is it not laudable?
Ken,
Chief.
And when did I make us President your mama, I do baby and as an incompetence and befitting somehow. So what you say? Because the whole president, where you ministers, local government, near their own representative, you name say, who was an Indian now, would be a Obiso for being a Juma, so on, sir. Assembly, books a dear Jumanino. I am say, because why assembly member that? Mebuana. Why a minister of communication? Why a deputy minister? Why why a vice president? Why the president? And you telling me today say birth and death right, and as a birth and death certificate, when him it's surprising because Ella in 1967 establishes zonal town councils and unit committee, So, Schedule 4, MC Section 7, thereabout. What I will say, the unit committee is now responsible for birth and death certificates. Now, say we are Juma, Abaya to Abama, now Banauso infrastructures in Juma. Sani man is also for. Adia, a woman, say unit committee for now, yes, Jumano. Now you are sitting there telling assembly members, say, Oba. Obemuna, yes, Jumano. So what are you talking about?
Unit committee for so many assembly members na Juma. And now almost
unit committee for year Juma say assembly no mo ye adwuma say unit committees so what you say and
assemblyman unit committee no relationship be na omontam.
Well, assemblyman I say unit your units within the electoral areas. I feel say committees before that ananka ye two about unit by unit so but unit committee one establishment in here somehow different from the assembly members one rule now on performing different from the assembly members so they mention some way ya ka say unit committee for na ye assembly member timungo ye because I'm raneka say what you say and you're part of the assembly members rule assembly member nonka within the local government where somehow a legislature so they mention we lazy between the community ne assembly and omukosi semra and as omukoye nsise ye ko approve budget de be ye adwuma ne de ka ho nyina so on de meje no and somehow no ye agent for development because one is what did development be a ban and pursue so what the bar by law so unit committee only members of the town councils and zonal council per emrano so on de meje no only assembly members follow within that township and I say zonal council no mako form another council woman be you chairman woman susu no budget de be ye adwuma within that specific jurisdiction so on de meje no nti uba memfa say swami for instance ya chemu 3 zonal councils sa council ni na unit committee for should be members of those zonal councils
it's by law unit committee for boa me generate best and me person me
by law by and me quote to mra na kire wo say wo kohwa at airline 1967 so schedule 4 wo kohwa mu a wo be hu say section 7 was a unit committee and they are responsible for birth and death certificates.
Moko birth and death registry koko pe omo birth certificate nanya correct.
Ken, are you correct? But we're talking about abane bar. So even obe establish structures in Okrano, ayana asem. Unit committee ya meno kasei. As we speak right now, you're inaugurating most of them. Ya two abama omo to serve 4 years. Almost serve omo for 4 years. You're inaugurating omo. Yen set town councils, yen set most zonal councils. A bit mama nipa nemre ken obi ti wa wote yen fa ne se swami na me free nti ma me fa ho nye wadaroma obi na tem bi obeye birth and death certificate obeye birth certificate just wo ba
ti say ye wo abofra na esese ye koka kire zone unit
committee for no ye wo mo se koka kire wo mo no de ko zonal council. And as a town council,
hospital crisis.
Almost Ethiopic structuring of the local government. So, who is idea? And guess it's available to the community because local brochures sanity. So they mention BBA, but on paper no, yeah, the Ghana never, but any was a hospital. Okay, some guys say district be a hospital. Mebwana
meteor
and guys said what district hospital cheap compounds in manema we na at our disposal
enti baby a sa no mani ni ho no traditional birth attendants wo ho no and ye wo abofra as I say unit committee for the away now more facilitate the generation and will be so free more
exactly that is the law
okay
and it's the president who wanna say unim samra we
emra no hodada
and ma ko to amount
mati
so what do you say and ma ko to amount emra no hodada
enti no de na emra no hodada but was say oba obe tia
obeji was obeji ma assembly members and as one can so obeji mpo when he doesn't know the functionary omo use samra no was he at first he was blah 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 but or the member make sure as assembly members now located allotted with that function said the on be perform that duty near to
functions no ABF perform dada okay
but only say structuring wise and anywhere you establish structures for the personnel to perform so they mention because unit committee are making Omo functions e bi kura ni say assembly omo bejeje to ni ade no so omo free assembly oba omo unity e so omo boa omo na omo jeje to to no na omo maintain 25%. How are they doing that? So and ya to abama amanfo ya says ka to abama amanfo but ye momo nye omo djuma
is say one dey blame no because ya to aba Minister of Local Government ewo honum yenye inauguration of unit committee for say they okay but assembly members you say ya inaugurate omo eye djuma and who is to blame?
Ken, we put out the same question. What now? So what you want with you?
What now?
What you want with you? They say who are open birth certificate. Now somehow no, who took one on Zaka. And yes, Uncle a month for no klum no, or muklum hangina no mochi woman. And Tina make us say, and then when you have to Obama, you see a rame summa man for no. Oh, you buy the right thing. You're making sure say, I mean, you're taking decentralization that you can want them no. You're the development now on the doorsteps of the people. Otherwise, there's no need to buy any committees.
But more time, see a mamo motorbikes.
Yeah.
Unyebi.
Oh, Unyebi. I don't know.
Okay, but Unyebi, you know, the amount of people you change the bus on the say. Enipa ye koye ni progress assembly members omo asuache yintua ka but edu election omo ni brepas obi apese elect ni ma de kra driver man for motivate amount for say ade a wo koye no sebe faso obi ani so say ya no mo kan but obi akuno but this time obi se be ba metwa moka even before so we ba no kra na mo shoot sa ade no na ye me worry no
Ken em say gidie nni ho. I don't know. So Obi promise you so baby be a man now in India. Yes, say Obi man that responsibility no na actually what no want to mind here because they've been a president. There's been a president. Nipan waka aka even to the extent of say white paper that when him signing to assembly members car one sign. And he didn't say this time around no be here. That's what we are saying no. Ya pass over to Obama be 4 years. Now what disappoint you? For 4 years, untimunya wonhwe. But where there, nyamencha there, why you suban bi akire say, waka wontimunye. That is the problem. Until assembly members are so suspicious of him. So, say the man wonye.
They are necessary yet to convince.
As we speak right now, no see a pass him ra parliament. On that birth and death certificate, so Otiana no say no Samra no Yama assemblies performing those functions, so on with the major Omayan in share this time. Minim first Sembrano no Nanya share but and no ye use at the discretion of the various assemblies, the woman has almost established structures, so on the major. But they say Akoyam for the government need to implement that law there. And no dear, I'm sure say I say this hospitals here you see central government be making sure say yeah the idea number unit committee in a level on bet my performance and functions because woman need the
President Mama see he's been there before. Now Waba House was studying on my baby. Give him the chance. Say Mama sa chance na oba obetio tom.
Okay, Ghana for nyame na aboa ya maye saa nim die ya tie chechire nsem mu kira manfo anase ye di adanse ya kira manfo so what you say Ghana for say ye ntima nka experience ye nya ye anchire Ghana for no mo nya omo ntimo use omo discretion on this election na just ye nipa bi abro enti na ma memeti ase ya no pa ya me kire say President Mama say assembly members in the Saji any man there. Ken, what
okay, Mami, Eddie Komaketu, I say, member of parliament, leader of government business, minister of parliamentary affairs, honorable say HMS Abonsu, or say Unkomobi or person here. Of any Marciano pay. Yeah, who you are. Now, also want to say, well, as I would like no mean your cry.
I'm crossing here.
And so be jina wada romana ya din community wan ka beboa metia na yese wo se opeso de twetwe nkomo bi wo twe adwene si bibi so neti de ba anope openi hello line no ye enti ba bia wo jina na ka wo jina wa beboa me
President John Mahama said which year assembly members now King Constitution no I am rapport the age man say assembly members in Jaonka MMDC Jaonka
hello Honorable Minister. The minister is traveling. He wanted to make a point, but the more are all making a point now. Now I'm saying the line. Hello, Honorable. Me pa cho mo try na mo reason na I'm say na say ya. O can say even before or say yes in tria assembly members can. As a do building a point.
Say yes in tria assembly members cantina. Say presidential aspirants no make issue out of it because Oba try say ebi or the bill never go parliament. Say the President Mercy you know. Oma ye constitutional review or include that aspect of it, you know. Koba you know. Why people need that?
Say ye di ka ye ho adwuma.
Ye ho adwuma.
Aka say ye di pen this so.
That's all.
Na assembly man for aja ketua.
Eno no. Eno je say we are saying say assembly members yes ye ntua e ka wo. Ye nim say eyemra assembly members survive on allowances. And yes,
your constitution now. Your review. Now allowances been assembly members almost survive on no.
Oh, say who committee so assembly no emremu no was the assembly no setting in the remuneration or I mean allowance.
Allowance no fixed. It depending on assembly.
Assembly no the ability to pay.
What am I saying?
Me na your committee in Biano every city in Biano 100 Ghana.
18 month what we committee be say.
A meeting and you can once more say chief executive on board frame meeting. And look na be mo nya allowance kakra no. But
hello minister.
Hello.
Mr. I'm so wajina baby. Now say constitution is some in three assembly members ka MMDC.
Constitution no e ka say MMDC ni ndiamuka. Assembly members no say so you bet me even more BBI more city allowance. City allowance we from internally generated funds. Yeah, because Momunya, Lorry Park, market, Nima Sana. That's the Kenny Binuna, or city allowance. A constitutional, a entrenched provision. It's not also Sanwa. This is I look up for your referendum. And he, Jamaham also with Yaka, or Confess Cano and Yapan with Yaka.
But opinion on the Casas, which is a idea Yapim Swabis in the constitution.
I'm saying that provision, no, a constitutional provision. And the president behind the Mekajo was able to it's a constitution, no, it's a amendment. The amendment, that's what the catch also be a entrustment because it will run counter to the constitutional provision.
But the idea can say Constitution Review Committee, no, at trust and 1 year recommendation say, yenye as they say, according to the yes, sir.
King, the point is that ye Casa say no, yenye amendment. Yenye amendment will be the catch also be that's number one. It is a when you assembly members initiate and so can say registration of birth and death or the Bema. But you the president no to say parliament yemra. The past 1 month, parliament yes amra no tea no kasa. In fact, anyone we is amra no registration of birth and death. I say district biano and yes apart from the district no say benya district registrar of birth and death. There's no company apart from the normal death, no, even fetal death. Akora said you Obawa Fruna, a brain room, na said you Wapon no Korambo, all those deaths are going to be registered for purposes of development. and punto some young district be a population war. Near district no in Kutu, we are going to have registrars, assistant registrars, registrar no district level. Krobia Benya assistant registration officer. Or no, or register births and deaths. And who and you will be also the and then I said the say will be no say and then a fear war it became the hospital now go another health facility now go I was within 10 days of report to the health facility near register say then you pay ya wono
na honorable no assembly member being in the office you can say
not for the assembly member.
Sorry?
Registration
officers no. Yes, I say assembly no so no na ebe keep document.
Registration officer no the registrar maybe office assembly ho. Registration officer no. The district registrar.
Now assembly members on office.
No me say the district registrar no our office the district assembly. It is a MMDs na inti registrar no better than this registry center no an agency for the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development inti womo so inti that is how it is and almost no and ye benya almost no ye benya community and zonal registration officers. No work it to the to the district registrar. Indeed, Kobiamuno, even Kokasi and Bono, Obenya sub zonal registration assistant. One Kofi be able to ensure say every death, every birth is recorded for purposes of development planning in the various districts.
A dream, not President Mama, what dream. And as I say, Parliament, Moyana.
And I believe he had Obekai, Okai, Embrano, and you conclude Umbrano. Registration of birth and death, Satiano, near friend of consideration stage the ground, if you last week, any year. Now, your boy Chima Bason for the Browns, a day was me, Mefana Sebosme, and send. And he might have heard the Parliament, the Embrano, and Oka, so the bar may be easy. It's a thing, and not a year constitution still will be. In fact, Monday, the friend with third reading, maybe, and he say, or tea, and no, the Ayasema, Oka. That is what it is.
Majority leader, does say. Nana Senior, see the second
no Kope. So Parliament has been there for a long time. Parliamentarians, they are also omuna members of their constituency and most of the time they are also assembly members according to the law. Omo members without voting right. Name the plight and woes of assembly members. So many Parliament, when they sit now, they don't even think about the assemblies, They don't. Nancy, I won't say, okay, so what can I They are trying to get some differential between old and new parliamentarians, with regards to their salaries. Say, what come more than Ubi Awaba. And Parliament is not structured as such, because every 4 years be a tuaba. See a tuaba dia. Ubi Obabia no ye the same concessions because just quantify your friend is saying as gracia waje. So what you say? What the 20 years as gracia 4 billion every year, every 4 years in what are you saying? So what you say? Ubi Oba no one just as gracia any bit. But one more fight it. One more those so and the Bena Parliament I got to assembly members.
Yeah, no matter who says a
fair no more all this while no assembly jumano voluntary. They know say you voluntary. Woman in my assembly members in here. As a parliamentarian, they don't think about the assembly members.
Yeah, fair.
We are can. So as a common fund, may come once a more. Ken umpesa odu adwene beko ho no. What you say?
Asabnya na mebusa busa.
Common fund na MPC ne je no. It's illegal. So what you say? Omu chinchimi local government minister Kwamna Wensa quote and this time and omu man ma omu common fund
to quote Dr. Kojo Afarijan, go to court.
So there's a court that way. Who has a court? Ken. Anyway, Ken.
Say but the woman say, Momo wedding. Namuntie the ubia bekanaya monfa. Ne fa improve o me. Na na ida se anope se unya da jeba.
Me da se pa Ken.
Ye besa yibi na na Kofi Senya. Ono eye former assembly member Swame. Ono so emribi etwe wona na oye e can say presiding member of KMA. Say no oye can say also owa humijim. HELLO101.5 FM. Brena eni bredu say amanyofo and I say political parties no so no or etnase and your honorable Michael Amwa Awuku, Honorable Michael Amwa Awuku, woye MC Atwema Nwabieja, and Honorable Haruna Yusuf, former MC of Offenso. Now Honorable Haruna Yusuf, we also and our parliamentary candidate for Offenso NDC. Enche Obeko Parliament 0265170336. Eso na yebetimi enya wadwenche ne yakenkan ama omagana ne nyina yakoyenim. All right, myself let me say that me body. Haruna.
Ken.
Me hu na che.
Ken mo.
Na boko die.
Ken ya mi adumi wa.
Ade.
Ken.
Ano.
Bunu se ni babile gu kemi.
KMA
KMA anye ye nyina.
KMA
anye ye nyina.
And you will you will humbly
welcome to that.
Obama is over respecting me chair no. Now you're still on call.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now we present me busa say. Now we present busa say. Last week.
Yes.
Sala no udi the camera.
Oh, inshallah. Oh, say registration in Tiago.
Registration to where also.
Yeah, that you cry.
And the unkwana una oye registration.
Can all say the arrangements in this buy, no?
Everyone say.
Who say, Yan Tiempo say that day.
The Bia Ukuba Fiha and a OT telephone call, na microphones so. Nako a gun, we are seeing hello. Michael Okuamu, a patch of telephone, no, I see so I walk as an or microphone, so is so. It is Mr. Omo air frono. Catch us the wood do phone, no Kakrana, a public service. Nyako point show. And Tiara will meet you.
Yeah, and Ama Mfaja attention and said, I'm Master on the Supi, but inshallah, and Yadu Sadane for Nyakwane, Yakosrena Mia. Nothing says Salan Yadian.
81 Kunentry.
Oh, Dabi. Ojan de Mitkumi. So I ain't share. The Maduna ain't say, Edru Sambrana, Mukumu, and some Obium Quadia.
Look, say,
oh, Bacope.
And I know you know, Mamma.
When I can well share samples by me, no giant. What do you say? If you ask our premises in a crab, Eddie.
Now, what do you mean, Jana?
Oh, meet me at all, but on share time and no said a near my corner. I was a copy to young Casaba and so. Sometimes I advise no, let me be very frank with you. Sometimes it's not about to share food even outside. Me, my view, no. Until we did a new cream, will be an hour a bit skeptical about it.
So you choose to eat
limited.
You limited it
to the family and just my
registration exercise. Nina, who say na aba every any before say eba na say na who no say de na usi hu no saa na ewie ana say say de na hu no a normal exercise.
Can I mention you for
normal joso
I'm for the agents, party agents. A fresh boy person call wasi eba offense ye be che obi a nana mahene nana vacant out so mensa nana ye be che na hemfo nyina free Nkauko Makomada Francho. Ye chair will be a party executive chair will be an offense of mine. NDC, MPP, PPP, CPP, a chair will be a rescue mission. No one I started through. MPP for count. Oh, no, go MPP for count.
That's all okay. Say MPP for count.
Oh, yes, MPP for count. They all say, I thought that be a would do level be out to say, any pan or door, no door, irrespective of party or door. The chair will be a
also.
I want a rescue mission that started free. Can you hear? Maybe our offense so genesis here no man move on Sabaya Dimpa. Can now Cabrane call primaries now go to 4,000. Now the television account who almost 8,000.
Ubi abejibusiao.
Amani pabako.
Ubi abejibusiao.
Ken, that is a seed of corruption.
We busao question, and you are
Ken.
You are cunningly dodging my question. Me busao say.
Ken.
I'm not Haruna Yusuf.
Yes, sir.
Me busao say.
Yes.
Your expectations and thinking before the registration.
Yeah.
Not to say.
Oh.
Enna.
That's not my question.
Me said that busao specific question. Said that no, for God knows how many months I will my head no. Once someone was swaying and I would be share good.
Now why is a cobrani be 878 million 8,000
evidence.
That's evidence. Oh why?
Oh evidence.
Can one himself
prove it. Show them and prove them.
Now me prove it who
what can't say be assume
proof in the same messy you 4,000 a more be your man television your man volunteer board your man phone your man pan no aka home. Ansa na okobodua. O se prove ni me dey ma o.
Prove no way.
Ya man no pan wa kan ansa na okobodua.
O kasa we nye proof.
Say
lost student.
Say we oba
lost student na kasa kasa.
Ukuru no man ni so. Me say e offense wasem na make no.
Offense wasem.
Say no look people can call and testify to you. When dey hu. Ebimpo bodua na so silas kare yamfa ma omo. We twa ba kire no.
So what message are you conveying?
And so obi adre the seed of corruption of that must be uprooted. I don't need a rescue mission, no. You may stay a conference of mine.
Back to my question.
Ken me that's papa. Ken no say before you be registration no. Say NDC. You make it very clear say. O share register away. Listen here no. The number I was at that time, there was no need. And when you say be register bia, and near man electoral commission supported by the New Patriotic Party no. Say ya kwese registration where the aim no say on be suppressive votes in the NDC strongholds. Can you cancer assembly? And now we have been vindicated. In fact, we are more than justified for making that point. You can say register here bloated. And the provisional results only 16.6 million. Now all register are saying.
They're saying.
For now, no, 15 point something. And simple.
Now 4 years. And I know you're 2019.
Can you say that nipper be a womb? What has he? Yeah, but assembly lesson limited registration. And he took care of these things. And yet this is the number we have. And then what is the use of this? That's the first point. Yeah, because there's a deliberate and a grand agenda by the MPP to make sure that nobody be within Twaba and now almost suppressive votes in the MPP's NDC strongholds. Ken, here might be a this soldiers. Any police could go here. Covered by somewhere around 12 March. And I am say you discover your first cases. 2 no I be free no way need taking by. And president the first address and was your close borders. Ewa Ghana. Now Oko Framantam Oko by bit to say as you German or isi region. Then you know so phone you. Now I bedu 30th June. Near control dia. President say after they be preventing Nipa from crossing borders because COVID was on them. You hunu die see ye. Near Ramofon, yes, such a woman. Now, switch a phone nam line, a young from say intimate waba. Where they see a banda. Near Kuo Bisic Yakunu. Simple registration. Ken, registration, I say. So, officer Obinia qualified. So, Obe register per article 42. Challenge no. I fed them running and find judgment beam. Now, ban them remove botu. Ah? I mean, how comes in? No, remove botu, say Obi register to. These things. Ken, and when I hear them fast, what bang part of the brain? And near Cano, who clearly say we are justified to a very large extent, say. But also, unfortunately, no. Oh, Ken, when the odds are against you, there's nothing you can do about it. Ken, me offense so, but that office, electoral officers, not so far. Second phase of the first phase, you know, and enya hitches kakra. Samra Ken omunya problem with omu kodi omu machines, you know. If it's a hitch, you know, na a breaky that day in kakra. And some of the areas, you know, by bit says comes in now at the point I first say, and come with the machine back on one cabeboa. And to go say, a movie is a camuno almost last but second phase national and any pabu Kuma or Mantimia register. I say, or no, so say we know so you as a register within Huawei electoral area. And yes, our offense dear, truth be told, meant me and can someone to electoral officers and say, or me be a tear be no. No, dear, let's be very frank. Nini Pandya, Nobaya in a Sao Ujitum say, and offensive down the party executives in the society, near the agents Nasi, na party be Abon Homodi, Onabuju Salanum, Chairman Bantman, Yeshia, Ewo, Centers na a monitoring. No. And the meaning say, Obi had occasion to heckle anybody, no, I know dear, because ABC Honma. That will not be the truth and representation of the situation. And the largely honor you okay. But those pockets, we can avoid it. Masters young for win coalition. And again, I'm more papa no so satene. Equus Wuchina. We should work with the rules. We'll be beneficial one qualified challenge in the panel. Don't physically prevent somebody from registering.
No constituency. I'm for challenge. I'm for registration.
I challenge you. I'm for challenge. Be on age, mostly now on age.
Na outcome na kusi say.
The arbitration committee need to say some of them. I think largely no be no more cards in the mouth. And for me, almost arbitration committee no ha police commander party for Nankasa Susu won't be and him fee for no so. Nana Bismarck and MC on one.
Every UTV news report to say Yachi Nipa 66.
Okay.
Womo or Marfo Frostofo. Womo Barber register Yachi womo. Okay. And we Emma soldier for. Now, bo areas be home by say, Yema, Crofon Bambi Ragan and be our the COVID nabano. Sa bit no, Nanyano Cray. Judging by the facts that at least in Crofobia Bagana, our attempted some register.
Ken,
so almost the COVID DB by him, but then almost Solano, almost any Ghana for some register, almost by 18. Yes, sir.
Before. You be registration na COVID no. Now how we my anyway. No move. Your borders no move. And I near can say
before COVID. But during COVID,
and even this COVID time, other yenchi amount for cross.
Very good. First of all, Oba na yenchi, because now there was no COVID. So time no na Oba yenchi. But
Ken,
wait a minute, say
you see,
you say you are to your borders.
Me adia me chiu we say hypocrisy. Me crack we are me crack actually. About when Yatoms and Yatom Noah, some borders issues, you know. Look, let me tell you, military men, they have no business in a registration. Even that police for me, someone can say, you're near registering police in the Cranko order. This is the first time I hear register police in the war.
Not police for no buffet, a soldier for no buffet.
So there was no single soldier man in offense.
There wasn't
single military man in offense.
Because offense on your border town.
No, please, yes, I did no. And that is a hypocrisy, I don't like that.
What is the reality?
Look, for example, what could voter region? You in fact vandalize the place. What is this?
You won't vandalize the place.
Torture people. Ken. Here. Who say best as winner? And president. No, I say Gabi. Get this out. Can you pass any war? And I will tea. Honorable Kate. Yeah, me the honorable son this name ya. Katie Hammond. Mr. Katie Hammond. What can I end up? I'm gonna phone Ghana for this mentality. I'm winning the CEO. The vice chairman. A challenge the election director. I want to know assembly election where assembly members on your Ghana because we're Voterian. Only the CEO Katie Hammond. The vice chairman. A challenge the election director. Our assembly man. As any panone, vice chairman the core assembly election or winning no. Say, in view of the facts how you vote here and when you Ghana, taking a cue from Mr. Bideni Katie Hammond, I can't add honorable to it because no commenting does not deserve that kind of.
You adding the honorable and not adding no doesn't make any.
No, you know honorable. The word honorable is supposed to identify people like you.
Don't make any difference.
Can me do honorable so this?
Me honorable.
Now look, why you deserve it?
Until generally. Your observations.
Generally, Ghanaians have come out to resisted everything irrespective of measures. Look, the MPP party cannot exonerate itself from this anger. Who rule or play?
That's all my idea. Because generally,
no, the aim at suppression. Suppression aspect na because we want to be
of suppression of what?
Now, if you say a whole MP, minister, a botu, reason say what is a nipa be ko register. Among qualifiers on register as motorbikes. Ufe banda ni ya wo bisikan. Kwame bafu mi aminua. Uni se kwame bafu yeminia. Kwame bafu nya bunu ni. I'm putting on authority today.
Oye deni.
Look for my tribe.
Oye diebe ni.
Kwame bafu yes.
Oye diebe ni.
We'll come to that.
Oye Ghana ni.
I'm challenging. I'm a Ghanaian.
It is a wunu ane
I am from the Upper West.
It wunu ane kwa bafu by extension oye.
Mene kwame. Are they? Why?
Wunu ane no pacho.
Why?
Honorable free me free.
Me say mene kwame bafu nyina fi Upper West.
Entino kwa bafu oye Ghana.
Ento nya so practice who say oye bunu ni no. And that is the point sir. In Ghana, most of us are settlers.
Entino.
So that point sir, obi free ha. Yeah, man, look at the Banda issue, for example.
For instance, the Banda issue. Me say General Secretary Oka say, Mote Ghana and Finfi into Obi to me kasa monya Ghana for Monko register.
But here is the case.
But 1 second, say Obi to Ghana and Finfi and no chase chinchilla Ghana.
No, but the thing is, you see, Ken, me on the issue of citizenship, no, per Article 6 of the Constitution, no, you cannot just look at somebody's face. No catches when you get any. And
you can equally look at where somebody is
why again, and that is why the law says that. O suspecting me Haruna say me Ghana niya. Na me ko register. What to do is that for challenge from the challenge me. Let's go before the arbitration committee. Put your evidence before the committee. Say me Haruna. When me say me bokina ni. Me say he who alleges must prove. And so one time fast with the foka and call block will be say your man and marriage center.
Always yes, I say not two parties no any ukumote hey. More the guy Edmonsa Secreta say yeah ma mumu be anywhere or be passing the passer or the registration center. No, I'm a soldier for any dissect our witnesses are there. It is a woo you was a cabia.
It was
Eddie Nipa Eba.
I don't know one of the lame arguments I ever heard and so frivolous.
Do you believe in agreement signed?
What is basing? That we must put that in context. Nipai wunsu no muye juma. And center no so far away from them. And one kasa say this is you say obi amra center ho. Me and for example and they say you won when there. Yeah. Registration na kano business center. a offense obi wo emphasize obi asuboy won register obi company won register obi won register na san nipa wa register say oh yempa car na enko this and enko register is that basin me tiase and basin ne say
tie judging by the na esi honti no
yeah
the both parties na tiase ne say
yeah
enipa eba center bia be register they should not come in a group. And say almost so and there be BBS. And it was only first bia
as Ghanaians. We should begin to refer to
Emra. Almost say
that is not law. It's an agreement.
Now, if you enter into an agreement, I didn't enter into an agreement.
Basin, my understanding you. Say first a year register offense. What of nipa kubia? Woman feel offense. Ebi obefa manusi sumina so. Wabefa nipa feels for me. Edwo mo ko offense. Omunye offense ma. Obi oho no ma otis for me. Ha. Nanso so offense. Eho na oto na ba. Enti oni ne nua no ma amo ma kru num nyina se. Ene yebekọ. Yanko peka ne yemfa you can't call that basin. A basin to the extent say enipa no wonfiri ho, wonte ho. Want to naba ho and running either permanent resident or ordinary resident and move when you're qualified, then you can tell Haruna say I know your basin. But me honso can by you will have to organize and put people together, take them there. Now offer with basin pursuant to an agreement, you're not being fair to yourself.
An agreement, if you are not being fair to yourself, why do you have to append your signature to the agreement if you know? And
that is what I'm saying, that pay my understand basin, that does not qualify as basin. I mean basin, sorry. And your basin,
all right. It's generally, what's the assessment of the whole exercise?
For me, over 10. There's commissions, of course, people are determined to say you be too buying way. And there was something they were going to do to prevent people from registering. What them say be a protest registration. COVID, nah. One numbers in a fly no. In the midst of COVID in the BBA.
Numbers where they fly.
Nipa for the first time people will register that. Was that Banway rescue mission no start here no. I must be a part of that rescue mission. And the irrespective of the dangers involved. Me konama ko register. Na ma ya Banway free honom. Ona bo ko fi senye kasa na ye mesere. Oh, sometimes me kwan challenging nipa ni bi. For the first time in 2010. Me and my assembly member was from offensive electoral area, some position electoral area no. And for the first time, my assembly members motorbikes under the NDC government, Professor Mills and the President Mama. For the first time, honorable for example, for local government minister then, my assembly member Bia motorbike.
That's how Otia can say my motorbike.
Who said last week I just to know what say? I said, sir, NDC, look, let me tell you, honorable Ukuha, so I can't cry. We must go assemblies, no. They have collapsed them.
And for the assembly.
MPP are basically saying, well, why? Common fund and neighbor assembly no get fund. They have slashed it with an overcano crapa, a and mat. In two offenses here, they can't point 2 projects to you from common fund. And yet he's talking about it. President Mama knows exactly what he's talking about. That man, Ken, times have always visited. Look, Munga rescue mission, no. Times have always visited President Mama. Bibi o ye bia o ma justice bi adre de aya. Look at where we are now. Obia down, not judging the security, the obedi, and what you come. People are dying. Ken, join the rescue mission today for us to rescue Ghana. President Kufo be president of Ghana. Ken, can you call President Kufo 4 years? Never toto, Nana Kufo do 4 years. What titi MPP party no pansam no. And this rescue mission way. And yet, in this phone call, the NPP members must rescue the party from Nana Akufo-Addo and its people. It's a family thing. Man, rescue party no. Now, we mistake. Not the next whole year. No, no party. There's no longer any party for our go to follow. So this rescue mission that the NDC is pursuing, it's not just for the NDC, but it is for the NPP and the entire Ghanaians.
Thank you.
On the rescue Ghana, Afri Nana Akufo-Addo. Look, Andrew Ameka said this issue is not about the NPP. It's about Nana Akufo-Addo as the president. You need to rescue this country from this man. Answer now, best in the passa. Minya Amason Quata. Good morning, Kafra. Sada Bebano. Now,
Nana has writing from Dansuman. My first texter, Ossie King. We should be truthful to ourselves for once. The NDC can't manipulate anyone. Ghana's election is for Ghanaians and not for neighboring ECOWAS countries. King, a Ghanaian going to register and vote in either Togo or Ivory Coast can never be assured of a comeback. How come it is only NDC who think foreigners must vote in our elections? The hypocrisy and dishonesty. NDC, Nana, has your dream. There was Sankide writing from Taifa. My humble appeal on behalf of the students who showed gross disrespect to the school authorities and President Akoko is that the authorities should tamper justice with mercy and allow the students to write their final exams, because this is the stepping stone of their lives. Please, let's show mercy on them. Although what they did was absolutely wrong, but we should not destroy their lives. While I'm writing from Akwatia, the spirits of rebellion and indiscipline in our schools are becoming so alarming, and something immediately must be done to avoid such occurrences in future. It started from our universities, now down to SHS, and the next to here will be JHS. Let's all of us wake up. Honorable Michael Ewuku Amwa. What is saying?
Okay, I was saying that it is too early. I was saying, what they say, bonus time.
Yeah, I'm sure you can tell me who anymore.
Was it?
I'm sure you can
have COVID. COVID.
I never had
COVID. Timing pass and walking party.
Is it you when you
David? Is it yet? Is it a good one? Will be do you never come home? Tony Nipano, she have 3 weeks for 1 month. I
believe last one. Or say, or do be cana, or say Nipano, the young the show. A fin who send Nipano crash our direction and years was on a bradia, my coronavirus, and go on. Said the year near to me now. Now say, oh, I'll call you. Why have be a woman in Nipano?
Oh, yes, which
but so where they
oh,
I already was a shield and was I check. Now I always say, my man who say business is who shield hereby. About there on 50 cities, about 45. The call 30, 35. I think yes, yes, they teacher. And I said, the go so I will go. I was a camera.
And I can't to move guns no. Not COVID in my no. Now less than 150 cities. COVID by I feel here 1,500. Me could be at 1,500.
This is saying.
To say this, somebody you to bear say me the last about less than 300 cities.
Okay.
I to move guns no.
Question of Busa or brother Nana Busa say before the registration exercise. Now thinking to say now calculations, no permutations, will be to say you buy ye Akoko ye so no say and I'll be
yo came that's it. Now me fa akonya so na mentia atiefo na on here Facebook live na mentia otokoso you will 240 to review Asantmewura Chancellor of KUST. Na Machia Regional Minister in Abediachi. Afe Machia constituency executives. And MP Honorable Emmanuel Ajian Shrene. Oh, pa, no, bopa. Oh, Conopus, or Conopus.
No, say, we are no consumption.
And you send the concern, you said the Bia, Macrani, like when I come home. Oh, my baby, Kofoka say, at the Bridiano. Phone home can know. It is a oh, go ahead, Bono, go dear at the Bria. Must I hold my
castle be at home, so be in Hong Kong.
Oh, concern, I can't make this made process at the Bria to come home. Aha, didn't we apart? Do be ya no could you do? What could you do? Like I say, a Troana or Trocomum. Ken, yeah, be yet exercising now, dear Electoral Commission for Adrian Yomo. And no sap pepe and I'm so margarine a me. Say, register and what teach ma a quahubo pea so. Until I could hear say, I was say, such a one as yes, son of cry. Na register bignano. A fit the characteristics of a credible register. Is a bare current, up to date. And the and Yako amena be you know. Yamini so. Emedeje na mabɔ Ghana fo nyinaa baso ɛwɔ ahosepe ahokeka a mo de kɔtwɛ ɛyɛ edin na mabɔ ɛyɛ abato asoyɛ no mabɔ mabaso ɛyie ken ma me Jane Mensa ɔno na abedwafo wo ma yade I was say bɔ mabaso enye exercise bi say e ma nwie say da me say ekrom hanum even abato okram bi tribu tot yetri ka kyerɛ hyɛ da sɛ na yɛkɔto aba ade ba kyerɛ beduru hɔ na hwɛ basa table kransi wo na nipa betena hɔ no yibubu abato okram tot me say registration materials yi yetri shorto na da emabo and I had a stronghold. We in a stronghold now. Materials are short, and I was stronghold. A while broswo. Sa Ken, minim dear. And I feel we cried dear, but I want to ask you a crown, a communim, a koyak or say. Woman can print it a year from 1A in be cry a war. A monet. Or more the beato. I will be our website, will be our with the echo print it. Copy. Now they are fill it out their cop. And be a coso one. Share in the past, Robert here, you see the machine, I say, you call technician back home, and what the whole district and a municipality and a constituency. So be free of a banner. Now, and to quite your home, my afi. Even baby machine credit slow no omutumi a day backup esa de eba na e de ababua machines no oko senior schools ahodo no mo register no a e say some more limited days ni be so kwa machines bia be say enwotwe na si center back ko nyina boa ama enei obi a obekase yen register no na bia according to be up to yet I quarantine no and I pa no person will register to be any hot more between a dish of board electoral commission number so as you say I feel about to a didn't try no I teach man o mama nya nkura share my pa ewo mumu na a dear dance pifi say mo pinya small kan say obe appointed obi a and I say animdifo a Ghana fo nyina edu me hwa mo se ba sonku a o mo ne kuredie nyamsuro esom oman a show ken many better say what can some akese and
wo dia hu ya na yebusa o
my son you hu dia because we be done for
okay entino soldier fo a mu echo areas of registration
yeah but to aban e ye nuanom ndisifo e hya ase no mo ko hya hemfo bi machi e kan sem akasi a yanka some be tribal and ethnic sentiments kasa yi mu mifiria ko hya hemfo bi achi no mo hya ase se ya heda e de asrafo akugu anwunamamu se yanko anwunamamu ho na yanhwe se ndisifo entimi en register ana anwunafo en register na de edie yare se na nyanwunamamu nku ana asrafo no ana asrafo no so no enya abatuo no nti and di ntwenti na ede asrafo koye obi anim kana ni bi anim se covid nti oman yeboda hodo nyina so yentwea nyina so no yetumu obi nko em obi ma e ade e Ghana fo anim asam asrafo and immigration fo na aban edi o makọ sa bia ya wo bon eboban sase we see way back in March abro man begin de covid is share gu akwan mu no ene wo de san sei etu so aye den ha fedie aye framantem kwa ne anwafo nti ene de asrafo ha da Akoko sabra nyina na sem tifi mantedo mantifido na asafo bi ho ebi wɔ western north ɛne western region na bi wɔ ɛnso yɛn kaya sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ yɛn pɛ sɛ ɔbɛ register na me na ho yɛ mo akra because register you must be register ebi kura deɛ mo bodua di se sɛ adintwe ba so a wɔn bɛ yi wɔn bɛ pa mo so amu wɔn bɛ sa wɔn ho ebi di nse kantam ebɔ mu dua sɛ dede sɛ simi kura deɛ wɔn nkɔso kura da sɛ adintwe tim ba so a wɔn kankyɛ yɛ edi nse sɛ emo gya bɛ hwie gu saa afɔri nyinaa ɛka deɛ bɛka biara ken si yɛyɛ na yɛto mfuturo adi agu amanfo ani sɛ MPP foɔ na na dankwaku foɔ ado yɛtaa nipa kuo binom na wo si ɛya asefem sɛ yɛbɛtena ɔman mu ha na yɛde kasa yi mu ɛna ɛbɛyɛ yɛn ankasa ɛfapem yɛn amanyokuo no nkyekyereɛ no ɛfapem
sɛ no ti na ha NDC no sɛ mo de kasa mo profile amanfo wei yɛ awonani a ɔnyɛ Ghana ni nti ɔmo so ɔmo ɛde kɔ UN sɛ they should look at it
na UN ɔmo kɔ de sɛ nyɛ nkɔ ɔmo kɔ UN na yɛde ɔmo yɛ bi ni register yi humanity company
bɛyi
company ɔmo tie company sɛ register yɛsɛ friend sɛ kan mi nia yɛsɛ interparty sɛ resistance against voter hwan ni ade
ɛno yɛ company
ɔmo company ɔmo kɔ tie ɔmo kɔ gye mama sika di yɛ no
wei
sɛ mama deɛ ɔhuru mani o wɔn no ɔpɛ so ɔno ɔpɛ no so wo agwa yi wo deɛ ɔde yɛ yi wono nua no ɔyere wa kyekye sika nyinaa bɔ no wafu na ade kɔ ɔbɛte ɔbɛtena Kumasi ya no bɛ demonstration bi golden bean ne golden tulip ɛnsa a wɔhwee wɔ ha no ne aduane mu deɛ ne baako bi ɔmo hwee a mentumi nka wɔn mo hwie bi papapapapapapa so ataseɛ company mu a ɔmo te yɛyɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ boda mo sɛ mo nte ase a na mo sɛ ɛni mmara mu a mo nkɔ court mo sɛ daabi nkɔ ɛkyerɛ kɔ court ɛkɔ yɛ nkosi hu wɔn baa na ɔmo bɔ ose sɛ court adi ama ɔmo ɛti ɛdisifoɔ ahyɛseɛ no nyinaa right from the word go no nyinaa deɛ wɔn mo sɛ aka asie sɛ register yɛ sesa adi bɛyɛ ɔmo adi ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo enti sɛ bosia kɔ na ɔmo kɔ bɔ a sika ɔmo de bɛkɔ campaign no yɛn kɔ pɛ saa sika no yɛn fa nkɔhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ tie ho agu abɔnten so ayɛ oyɛ nne asɛe ɔman yi sɛ de bɛyɛ abato di twɛ na yɛde ɛma so asoma ɛvisa firi ayɛ nkra kɔka yɛn no enti right from the day one they have never.
But right from day one, near say register near bloated.
Your friends again, bloated.
Chief, me say sana na yeka. Yes, you go for woo and the dear yenye. But so far, nipa say nobody call register about 16.6 million. Not just a register and yes, you are bloated. After all, then you bloated.
Oh,
was it?
Sure. You know, about your assay, no, every day given now. I saw the betu jano. Or the register figures na aba. But comparisons no. But yati timu no. Maybe I do no Western North. Yatim and my name maybe akwa Western North, maybe akwa Western. And unti kakrebi na maye some small comparison do han. Okay. Sawoka yeba registration bia in 2019 no. So was 2016 after 2016 election no. Every other year bia no. And particularly akwa any election be say assembly man election as be limited registration from 2016 one limited registration bepem a year 2019 Western North any Western region okabomua 2019 register ken na 1,700,171 1,700,000.
That was done Western region.
Okay. 171. And the Western region, and the Western North, Okabumwa, 1,572,164. Ken, 1,572
from 1,171.
From 1,700,171. Difference, no. In fact, we did free one. Now, 45 free 7 1 with 200,000 difference. Shortfall.
Ashanti.
Assuming say no.
Ashanti.
Assuming say. Ya register. Ya can say change register entirely. And Western North, any Western region, Yakoko register at the time limited registration. The register would have stood at the 2019 figure at 1,700,174.71. I feel in Kaya limited registration day. I come limited registration, assuming say, Yanya 100,000 people crumble a war. Western North, Western Regional. Elka 1,701,000 and yet 1.8. Assuming because that is the first saying the base. That is the situation. Okay? Ashanti region. There's a few. Ashanti region in 2019. Now 3,067,566. 2020. 2,980,475. A shortfall. A shortfall of about
over 1 million.
What's it?
Over 1 million. No. Shortfall.
140,000. No, 87,000. A shortfall of about 87,000.
Volta region.
Debbie,
lead you.
Don't worry.
I am.
Debbie, you. That's a different chassis. Debbie can say, Ashanti region in 2019, now 3,060,000. Excuse me, 3,067,000. What I say? Say, young, any trading, as what about 2.9. And assuming say 2.9, please. 2.9. Check the figures again. What I say? Assuming say, young, register for Fubiwa. And the Akoko chance every 3.67 one. Na e wo hodo. And you bear limited against the aka ho. Entire you crowd, Ashanti region, say 1 million new registrants are. Akoko drew 4 million. But when we did this register, the number has already reduced to. But no, assuming no, assuming we're not even going to do 1 million in Ashanti region. We are going to do 500,000. No, 500,000. Just take it with 500,000 because with 500,000. Let's give it to you. Assuming
or do rough.
Assuming, sir, you can say, we call limited registration. We're going to start from 3 million and proceed. And to get 500,000 per annum, can 3.5 million voters on the register in Ashanti region.
Me percentage voter.
The voter region. No, because I'm in 3 years, you know. In 3 years, okay. What I say? But if you permit me, make it simple. The figures are here. What I say? What I'm saying is, what brings and can say the register? There was nothing wrong with the register. Let me tell you something. I did who can say, register review. One to be more trauma, more fingers, and to be unpick machine and to unpick you know. I'm acquiring over 61,000.
Are they?
I'm not one machine, Monsano, because I get from a beer, we do have a Sebia, a factory B, and I say Bia or Yukia, and I do you over time. I was a nipper, acquire. South for over 67,000. The history, the experience of young elections actually say some parties can even win, and they could even win elections with less than 23,000 votes. Less than 23,000 votes. When a man call, you get no verification, no vote. What do you say? You say I'm verified. Now, baby, you need to. Now, Santimemha, your friends say you cook, and then you insert to keep from. Say at least machine with my dafa. This is what went wrong. I'll see about what I queen us. And then I can say because of some additional features on the car. Even though you be informal and as more fingers and identifiable, we are capable of identifying them through the other facial and other biometric data, biodata and statistics. This is a plus that we must commend the EC for. What I say, Ken, I didn't even any ethnocentric sentiments are. You read to mama, any this for a debate election. Whoa, is it you see what you whoa, who is the meaning? Who is the meaning? What ya? What ya? What? No, please, allow me. Please, when you were talking, no, but no, you are an example. You are a living example. You are living because
no, easy.
You are not. No, you are not.
You don't need to shout.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, you said you are not can, and yet you have been able to register successfully, and now touting the EC in your constituency for doing so well.
Yusuf, Manan Kasai.
Please.
Wait a second.
So I shouldn't be able to say because I'm
No, maybe. No, when you make it point no. Or say, when you I can.
So what's the point?
So allow him to make his point. No, and if you have any so what is your concern now?
Why should he make that point?
Wait a second.
I am non-account. But why should you make that point in the first place? Is it for accounts? Is it for accounts? What's the point he's making?
Wait. Allow him to.
He's not ready. He's not prepared for this. He's not prepared for today. He's obvious. Obaya shall see Akoko. Hear me.
I was afraid the heroes. Afraid the heroes were masking them. Haruna has unmasked you. How to do? You have unmasked him. It's your Africa, make your pen. Ken. You see, Ken. And someone can see a Mukaya. You were Mamma Monkasa and Mutung. Say, and I can't say young and people for the Nakufado and young people for Absheda at Sansa Bopose. 1 year, Obia and Fro, Kudubuzu. And as a Fro, Kwame Champoa. You man register. As someone, you were Mamma Moon to work. The Facebook and then the Twitter, a friend say, as many goes, I'm going to go. I find that you want a friend say concentration. I see a friend say, as I remember. I'm going to go. Why not so long ago? I'm going to go. Yes, I'm going to need 120. Come here, go to Swansea. What could be so friend Banchasi? Banchasi, only 99.9% hours. Oh, that's a monitoring. I be quite an pay with Dimbo Grady. Debbie Obama crew of
and Tabanu and find out Tabanu. Nakoka settlers are more than more. Not find out, you will be monitoring that side from day one. Report Ben when you're free. A year in Tabanu. I say, Sabi, either your palm will be just because of the Casaway the worker. So I say, now you see, you have lost on all the issues. And now you can say, can say, and now Omapian, I go for the Dauruma. And now you can say, Ghana, Yeka, Ghana. And only say, I can watch them. What I say, you have lost on all the issues. What I say, I didn't mocha. And yet, Saturday, Abajim report Samoyano. So I say, Saturday, you say, when we are before Shemaya, as inform Mayavi. No more than them. What was Shemaya free? And I will get Santinia. Yeah, you do a time. You will say, NDC4 point. They now want to reintroduce this whole thing. But you see, this one we will survive. What I can say, more stronghold. I'm telling you, sir, Nana Akufo has neutralized your any stronghold. All your strongholds. Take it from me. Please, don't do that. Don't do. You have your mask on. So how am I endangering you? How I see this one? I'm bigger than this one. Who do you distract me? So I didn't move yet. I didn't move yet. One corner go party for one. I'm here 26 months. I'm 3 months.
Registration. Where we?
No, I'm telling you, why must they introduce ethnicity, tribalism in this whole exercise when there was none like that?
All right, thank you.
Any set of proof?
No,
Sir, you did say a question.
Honorable Amwa MCE Achumangwa Bieja and then you are self-labor for Joe, or your class teacher, Ewo Holy Trinity Lutheran School, Kumasi. You are celebrating your birthday today. Happy birthday to you from Nana Bosman, from Akos, and from the entire family. Openi, enjoy the day to the max. Say, Philip Bafo Jehu, happy birthday to you. Samuel Ousu Asare, Precious International School. Yes, Mame and Francisca. Francisca say Samuel Ousu Asare of Precious International School. Happy birthday to you. Teacher Kujo, Ewotepa Inesusu, or said the hard-working EC boss has proved a point. The EC has put the nation records to shame. As he be Dunfo's lies, NDC must bow their heads in shame upon all they said about the EC. The exercise has been credible. Edu Ojeson, is NDC telling us that we have 45,000 Ghanaians living somewhere who are only Evers with no tribe and no police station? Is it not possible to get 1,000 Ghanaians living anywhere in Ghana made up of one tribe? It's not possible. We Ghanaians will never make a mistake to vote for NDC. They should keep quiet and watch the good works of Akufo-Addo, Masa, Salisu Mohammed, Kwame Chimkrum. Mahama says he will pay all the depositors within a year. Really? Was he not in power when DKM collapsed? What did he do when it comes to what governance? When it comes to governance, Akufo-Addo has won. All right. Buama Akoko King. Mahama promised to bring coronavirus to an end. I'm asking, what will he do differently aside what Nana is doing? Watara Nkoro, writing from Croydon in the United Kingdom of Great Britain. How can the whole president buy question papers to students? If your fundamentals are weak, your questions papers will expose you. I cry for Nana and this government. Well, Muda, did any president buy papers? Okay, I do UKD Abawa radio for Yedamwasi, say Mama UK 40 and Kasana Esukitwa radio, and so Yedamwasi into Abawa, Unu Mugabi, and a DJ Rock, Yedamwasi, some woman Roman, so across radio and also ATBA. Don Pino writing from Malam, he says, we give you free education, tuition, food, shelter, everything for free. You fail to learn and prepare adequately after 3 years in school for your final exams, and the president becomes your first point of call for the casting of innuendos and aspirations, just because your expectations of having your lead questions dropped wasn't met. I think all these recalcitrant students should be arrested, given some 100 lashes each, and through into Abon school. But one boy says he's really sorry. Can't we forgive? Kudos to Mama Jemensa and her team for a good job done. I was called the EC 90% for the registration exercise. We citizen Francis in the text message. Right. Good morning, Senior Ken. Please, have we considered first-time voters? About 2 to 3 million people are 18, 19, 20 years. So please ask the NDC man. So Kwamna is making some calculation here. Kwamna, good work done. All right. Ask Honorable Awuku what measures are being put in place to stop the cheating by household water sellers, as Nana has declared Operation Free Water. Honorable Awuku, we say, because Mate say, yes, Kurubi Crowd, they were here, Aman Crofo, Abon pipe on your bubu, ebe salesman. But the president says until the end of this year, water from EC, friends, the water company, Ghana Water Company, is supposed to be free. What I have by Kratchi will be sent Crofo Buzu Tong. They say, can you be so glad you know, water, see about Tian Crofo Buno. Yes, salesman, ABC. Where you honor, but we some Crofo can't see what he a dear now, ye, and there.
Can be okay, grabbing young one in a crowd. Can be there will be other cards. And I will feel what are you now doing? Yes, sir. It is just unfortunate. But you see, the challenge Kakra want to say, set in soon, me fancy Bia, you will produce soon. Bia, this will be at a point, no. A be a friend say, a year in soon. So, and I be a say I break it down or say you maintain. Say in the past 9 years, you want this canoe. Say I mean a break it down. Scarce can be on very painful. I think say what a disassembly that the particular disassembly no. But you say woman is half for in Ebishia. But that's what we did at our area. So no half for in Ebishia. Because we want my private and or yeah, the internet free no. Fine, so near band the MBL, but facility now
cost of maintenance and other.
It was this assembly corona was
it is a OBF so
wrong. I said this assembly no. And that's how for you.
Right. Thanks very much. Daniel K. Why is MPP so desperate for this election? Now, Honorable Fusedi Donko are sending video and accompanying that video, he writes, let's look at this. When the students were pouring libations some time back, praising Nana and Kazin GM and the NDC, there was nothing like suspension. Hypocrisy at its peak. When you grow a monster, it will devour you one day. Tell Akoko I'm waiting for him. If he misbehaves, I'll come over there again. But I suppose the children being punished. But I think there was an overkill. Fusedi Donko, he said, Fusedi Donko, you made a point. But once so ya away saying, Kodana Omo airport libation, no, na Omo air case, no, they never destroyed any school item. They never assaulted anybody. And he said, Omo school, I could say, government property, almost assault journalists near the idea, different from what you are saying. And it's good, say, also, Baba can't say you good, see a punish. As for your business with Honorable Akoko, me, I'm unable to comment because also we are. All right, a big Bobby boss, teacher Manti was it? I've never seen such a barbaric act by these students before. Are they the first students to write WASI exams? This nonsense must stop immediately. How can you destroy state property like that? I'll plead with state authorities to punish these vagabonds without students now. Farouk. Writing from Tema. So the EC deserves commendations for their competent delivery. Those who critiqued EC positively too deserves big ups. As President Mama, please, Ghana wants to know what's primary health care? What will be the cost and funding of the system? Do you intend taxing us more to fund it? Do you intend collapsing NHIS? We are waiting to know. Farouk wrote from Tema. Kwesi Reynolds writing from Aguna Dobin. I think the EC needs a special commendation for the successful job in registering all eligible voters in Ghana for December election. What I would want to ask from those who opposed the exercise, especially the NDC, who cited the deadly coronavirus as danger to registrants, is, did we record cases of COVID-19 as a result of the registration exercise? I am unable to tell. Ejadam, writing from Mumbai, my mention on the test now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ejadam, objection overruled. Thank you very much. Pythagoras theorem. Also, we have seen some voters' ID of foreigners flying on social media and other platforms. I would like to know, will the EC delete such names, and how are they going to do that? Would they use our register to compare that of our neighboring countries and delete them? Secondly, those students who registered at the various schools, will the EC transfer them to their places of abode? We don't know, but as I said, transfer ebem, and yes, I did a okay, all right. But registration exercise. Haruna will find out comment. Maybe be a baby came one can't say.
Oh, say,
what are we moderating program?
Set time there.
Who makes me draw my attention? Say, a trauma come as well. A trauma come as well.
I know good time.
I need you before, no? Or because some, you be an topic you. First guy, you
don't contest that. Don't contest that issue.
Oh, no, Haruna, you have 2 minutes. Your time starts now, sir.
Ken, I say, time no dear, Ken, dear, the offender of the mommy. It's even more time. Ken, me point of interest, I was science, you know. You see, science, you have presence or them free. And the mobile office of 1 woman is so free.
A face pipe no.
Sa pipe no hono almost a be say if anyone will be a ton idea.
Bear me office and crofo pipe nim.
Oh, openly. most of the offensive vacation now do not a perfect ones.
Offensive.
They make us a perfect ones.
El Crofo pipe fee.
A pipe.
Water company for the generating.
In a very limited area. Very limited. Here, offer Sakamusa about foreign environments. Even what?
20.
It is our case of free water. Why no man will be water?
Offensive, baby, I can you will be aware. Or find the bucket or Benyan sewage there. A doom her, obiti her, or find the free bucket.
Said the honorable Kukayan.
All right.
No. Assembly no to near the amount for. And your profit as a month for no more tongue. And only a year revenue. And the Sandy Panokas or money for 10 revenue manaka. So see, most of the police are present there, but no, it's just who bring people. So obey the so
Mammy Adwa is writing from Accra. Mammy Adwa Chiamunina, Mammy Adwa say King. During doom, so Mama never give any freebies to anybody, not even candles. But visionary Nanado is giving free water, free electricity, and 4 more for Nana. More politics be a cause. Former MC Bena mechanic na ECCL. Now listen to this man. I say, King, good morning. Pat's my chief of staff. Amoku back for me. He's making great submission and he should ignore Haruna and calm down. Haruna can be MC in Ashanti region and proud parliamentarian, and yet he say we are tribalistic, hypocrites, odenchem, writing from Drobonso. Tibako isekura, enabako Drobonso. Me pebako free winam daba. Robbie, the best fashion designer the whole of Ghana. I can attest to that. Also, how can Ghanaians vote for Mahama again? Ghanaians should wake up and should not make a mistake to vote for Mahama again. Otherwise, we will be crying. Regards to Samuel Adeajikum Sechere Kumawu MC Robbie writing from Ditchams near Golda Hotel. Kwesi Ben writing from Ejuso Bisiansi. See, EC is doing mop up at the district offices today and tomorrow. So if because of something you couldn't register, go to your Kwesi Ben. One hour done I can say, okay, all right. They call writing from SOP on NDC propaganda on tribal issues is bad. K9 is what report Johnson. Where is Bernard Mona? Now the registration has ended. Atawa I'm worried offensive. Offensive is developing, so Honorable Haruna should come again. Time reads 12 gone past 9. Honorable Mame Shasi if you any can I moment to Honorable Kuti said a weird dissect chairman or with a MISEC chairman or our chair meetings are all directing said the baby be a repen. We will to make a crave we have me so me directed program we are me yet said the baby pay. It is a oh no
2 minutes yes so
maybe I could hear the I don't know could hear the
what the others again
and I was so many the
so platform
what would me direct say to be our Osha mask on tune by phone I'm not I'll wear your mask and your mandatory I guess okay the almost I'm about 2 minutes now have you got a copy of this thing? And it was delivered to me. Enra. Oh, no, me Odano. Just give me the money, I'll do the order. Okay. Make your point and let's as one of us all can
again,
Chief.
Apostle Agbakuno. Mestre say NDC4 enyabotre. Say the musi dia kwedie. Ade ayem fe kwa amodme no ye say. Ke some of them no. Every weekly update of the maye. Weekly bia face bia bia dan ko fa ba. Omotrimu, omom fa ha ye say we no call sa. Transparency no no. So you carry the people along with you. I was here bomb abasu ye papa. In the history of this a year country there, and I said the history of East India, this high level of performance you need. And see, as I never said, the most Yashas, you know. Among your no munya Juma dinner, then could see us here. Unquire say, Sabi, Abobi Janai. Only if you not for it to my day, I could tattoo. The best of myself among us. I don't know how can access the assemblies, no, Mundis Camo, Juma. I get a cray, or see assemblies never came. I'm Castle Joe, apart from common fan Eban. Apart from common fan Eban. We say you will be a friend deeper, DDF, District Development Facility. DDF. Oh, good. This things before. Good. Again, what was it? DDF? No, we are not a submissions, but I was a whole team. I think I had that problem, but I work on that. Ken, what was it? I'm telling you, sir, since 2013, NDC for say you was first about TSA, America for the Chiska, or Japan for the Chiska, or German for the Chiska, so 8 no. And now, Omoya was only a gun by a quapam say. Sir, I didn't know country win, why country win, why no, I know, and why me who's carrying ye. Eruntino, one were clean now, Bumusa for tobacco. A pool, a pool. And number constitute 90%. Now, Ghana government so I contribute to 10%. Now, it account 100%. Now, that's kind of that food. The House assemblies, no, a yarn say, Omoya the writing. Woman, idea say meetings also may ya. Or say, you say committees, meetings. Ya file and come. She and contact is custom and contact titru and to titru. Some municipality say, Babby never shall be a audit. Now, audit, friends, infractions, no. CD 1%. Ken, yet the Homo. Say, Omoba, Mim Assembly. Now, Omo him is custom to him. And now auditors ba ebe yes kasem to him mpesemu na ye hunu say mento to ye no atotima more than 1% malusu completely the obenya ska obenya eye capacity building you see we need capacity or see a build or capacity that be able to mind the right was some level so in sense in fact you see do the right thing and get good money
okay good
for progress we say since 2013 and this went 10% to the bathroom 10% won't ya and the scano it was na not done for do or by no negotiate here and what here 10% in now from 2016 no every 2019 win
the factual
me say and then me did have and this is secondary school e back me did have that is what I'm using to build a secondary school in the what you can say on me say go around Ken, you people should start. Hello for me, sir. My idea.
Yankopon shall say what you
are. Start them go down.
I'm Oku Senior High School. Says I never free school. I'm Oku Senior High School.
That be between that is
okay, yes, launching of the book. Launch of the book. Professor Kwame Nkrumah's book, Working with Rollins, any matters I can count. Papa, the book is very nice to read. But even before the book, we were just and same baby. On our work, was Unyankai, in our Unyankai, dear Benny, Babaka, I found.
Now, I'm going to make for buy. Someone able to do.
It is a dear book. No, it is a dear other car.
I'm a young book, and the credit, maybe kind. Yeah, maybe so much to I say, you know, green book. Yeah, the green book.
All right, then I would happy the said some contents of the book. Then and President Rollins na Kasa Swakasa. And Nipa bit to say Honorable Maneboama and can say Felix Kwachu Fusumo, and also Uncle Kasa for book. No, also Swakasa. You didn't come work. It wouldn't much about the book in dinner. I mean, yes, was over.
Oh, Ken,
we besides some.
Oh, look at now, the Edicano, the Nantia say, a year, Professor Kwame Nkrumah, one of the longest serving ministers.
Oh, yeah, the longest
move.
Undisputed.
Oh,
12 years.
Good. That's why you are the king. Ken,
Chief.
Oh, yeah, the longest, one of the longest ministers are several under a year former President Rollins. So former President Rawlings, the constitutional rule, any military rule in Bomwa, and so almost 19, almost 20 years. 20 years in Iran, or any year, Juma. And what you know, and now of venture into academia or call university, a quatre idea. Or in a mua and a friend of professor, as or Kunini or Kunini, or university or chair, a school for a day, send party among be a doctors, no professors. It's never a kind of something in Nipa, Sabi, or yet Nipa Wabi, and answer I have a Pashia Kwabi or number B. The history of the Ahoys, our main political friends say landscape, as a history. How powerful are Ahoy brothers. Enti, Papa Ntin Sore Precope, Emma Bonisimu, and can't a Samoa Sabi is so in the moon. Now, you see, my home said, problem back pa and this is for pa and walk. Papa Ibuku, you want to say, I must say, the timing was wrong. The timing. That is a concern. Now, no, I must say.
And your timing, Kwano, Maka. Which is said that you say there are certain events of Papa Kaf, they are not factually correct.
Factually correct. And if factually correct, again, I know I'm going to trace you. Yes, yeah, we're living witnesses to what is happening. What I say? Yeah, we're living witnesses to the history of this country. Fortunately for some of us, the echoes you can you are aware. You yet yes, you muizo. Their problem is that the timing is wrong. Timing is a mukotwaba. And now more a day from a beginning that I be Rollins a biswana or more. You didn't fail. Nankasa Mokai, Emudia Henny, Anna Anyepe. Try the Biamaka, Maxi NDC, or see go NDC. Then I for 1 year, 12 years, because they have nothing good to offer. And a book here, Professor Kwamina, who say, Abba reinforce maybe belief and conviction said, there's nothing good could come out of the NDC. Over 1,000 years. And now, Professor Kwamina, who had no one to say, although man penny runners are yet 19 good years. 19 good years, no? Empty and forward, you be almost day. As you go. Bibi sa kaka me, what's a menya brantie. Okay.
Yes.
What's bibi sa as you go. And this is empty.
Yeah, now no go for pay as you go now.
Pay as you go. Rule as you go. What say? For the 19 years that he was with the former president, he didn't have any strategy. He didn't have any plan. In fact, cabinet meetings, some cabinet meetings, in fact, and some can, some technical. Now I'm paying runners on tears here. Now we're here and in one million twice. The toy, so phone so. Million toy phones. The one I saw the cover going to be for us more. Was Mosai. And I'm going to say, as someone, Professor, I come now, I can. Now, anyone say, or may I did in fear for to pay, and this if we this will be Mr. Braha, no, my does 19 years. So 19 years, there was no strategy, there was no plan, nothing. And they told him, most countries are developed, particularly Asian tigers, they develop at a period that no, we are undemocratic. Abra, Nakamam can be any Yajuma. Every crown, any high crown, or a Ghana crown. Oh, share. Kwame Nkrumah and the Casa was factory, was see Bonsa ties. Yes, Bargantaga be factory. Why come down tomatoes? Why one in Nano? Abra, yes, I didn't know Abra, no, one party will be on and Kabia, the Aquachodi and away detention. Oh, can't wash him home or background of report. Can't be a buying Sabrano. And now a man who will be breed this general and discipline. Cause Sabrano, who first can on for the year, a period they told Johnson. They shall tigers. That's how can be developed. What I say, at a time when I'm beginning to transfer 10 years, 15 years. Now a man of Pija. There's purposeful government. And anyone so many of Mr. Braha, yet so air cook acquire. Sabine, a brand can say take acquiring in slow electricity, we should take them for granted. But because there haven't been any deliberate, conscious effort to have a plan, a strategy to develop this country, and I did you. So that's it. Anyone, I see a man, I see a bagano. Yes, so in your to me, they are transcendent this before at the year friends say, Contompo, but there is a need to me. When we get power, we are not able to keep the power. Obama, you go for free, Kunyaso. On Payuku for free, Kunyaso. Nakana, I will train any of them say. Obi Yajma Janaka. And so, also Kunyaso the Ghana. Not the people who are a Chioka, our bra, or Munyajmapia, a lip. What I say, and they come and people for buy, have insurance on Payuku for the buyer, and they can't, I said, education, free education. I dear between this canini here near a pet. Me Oku, Kamesa and Wine, 70 from MC. Namakonya on Mampini, a good for the say MC in your school. This is what a country deserves. It will be Janaka said now, or cancer, or control, MC, you know, another issue about Yokai was today. Was say, on Mampini run is good chat, Professor Mess at the Parado. Ah, why now when you want to go on here? No, could you talk black woman? On my neighbor, Jesus Christ, you have a part of my papa. What to say? What to say? What to say? You say, ah, me pa me nie. Now my baby is body. That's why. Ah, any pa omo come so any pa he literally picked them from the gutters, from nowhere. We pick you up, you can't. None of them. And then I get you.
Ain't no.
And now, when we try to pa, what you say? Why not tell me? I'm going to say, what the dog, the wild dog.
That is your review of the book.
I said, what kind of review? Me, review book. Ah, Nana review book. Me, why? Professor review book. Me, review book.
No, she only.
Me, review book. No, I'm not reviewing it. Now I make it commentary. What I say to interrogate whether what Professor Kwamna is saying is true or not, and I can confirm say it's true. It's all the problem with NDC is that the timing is wrong. That's the problem. Mr. Andrew, NDC youth caucus. Obi na ko share conference. Say no, one just
but President Rollins in a tweet says, I am not unaware of PV and Kojo Chikata's strengths and weaknesses. Greed is not part of them, so please don't whitewash your debt and greed with their names. Rollins tweets, the person was trying to say, when him PV or being me, he's so rest in peace. And Kojo Chikata almost seemed to know my
Rollins.
Nah,
be identity apply.
Greed.
Okay.
Greed, yeah, their ground.
Greed,
my time reads 26 past 9. I know how nice.
Oh, Mr. Mamilandi, one can you service. Okay, but you good bow. Ken, as some of her, or can I say, Professor Mills can all resign. Now it took or no, and look at the Kojochikata. 4 good hours to convince Professor Mills. Say more resign. Why be deny? To the got you. Chikata woo. Omo deny. Was say after the giant. Akoko discover for the giant. No for the your friends be by every son.
What kind of story?
What's your ring, sir?
What kind of book?
Book, when I'm book, what's your sir? Or quite all ring, sir, or this, or read them 10.
Yes, I know.
I know, quite, I see the rest is history. I guess I'm not so. Thank you. What did come on? Who say, you know? What's it? I could cry now on my friend, Rollins. One pet, Mamma, son, say. Ranimate no of us at a Muslim. Miss one person say, oh, who to sue President Mamma? Say, Ranimate. Okay, say President Mama say. President Mama, you can say President Mills say. President Mills. And go for Mama, the Mama, or the Mamfo. Namati say, one name Hannah Tata Crambo Trumpna.
Bukulu.
Oh, I'm saying,
I'll come and fancy her. Now,
I've been quiet.
I like
Samuel Sonny Moore, he shouldn't run away. Is it that the only aspect I'm coming in? Why am I doing some of the president? I'm very careful. If I'm going at them, I won't stop.
See, they are maybe
okay. Go ahead. See, I've got quiet. Deal with everything you want to deal with.
Haruna, Mami. Oh, I'll quote it.
Look, you know what you should do? Hand over the book to him for him to code that portion. Either that I'll take him on.
Haruna.
The mayor no one pay.
Haruna.
What's the I'm bringing I see you just say I'm bringing I'll bring you I'll bring you Ghana. And you me don't say me don't court.
Oh free Ghana.
No, why? Oh my answer will take him.
You see what you do? When we go there, you say we shouldn't go.
Book no.
There's no portion in the book that says that. The book is here. Give it for him to code that portion.
This is my copy.
Other than that, if I take him President Akoko, he shouldn't talk. I would deal with it.
All right. Book, sorry. Yeni hon komo kakra. Ako generate heat kakra.
Ken Edward the slave.
Yes,
you know my policy. Only my policy when it comes to President Rollins. The man. He is the man. And I have never commented on anything that is related to him.
Why?
Why? Rollins.
Why?
I have never commented on anything that relates to them.
Why? Any reason?
President Rollins is the founder of the party that I belong to.
Mm-hmm.
Out of my respect and reverence for him, I don't comment on issues related to President Rollins. But you see, the MPP should concentrate on clearing mess now ma creating. She say Ghana for say o ma bremunko. And yes, you can't hold it. Power has left you already.
Aruna, me respecting the Okano.
Yes.
But then we are aware say you buy, say you be treaty certain topics.
Yes.
We are aware.
Yes.
Until say if you've chosen not to discuss that topic, right, so we'll do that for but me sure say Bianca suggest say you be Yankee good. Etima say you share a DB. There was similar trunking. Mamma Conco fast one case who you teacher. How does that sit with you? Say teacher who no was and answer who answer question was similar trunking. Me hear me dear.
Queen, Unim say out of everything I have a lot of respect for you.
And then
I know you are a teacher.
And then
you are a teacher.
And then
and you understand what is meant by principle in life.
Mm-hmm.
So that if Kennedy takes a principal stance when it comes to certain issues, I need to respect his opinion when it comes to that.
I'm not challenging your I'm not challenging your principle, but the fact is
sometimes you know you're discussing because say be unyo obi a wonte niam ase. Ote niam ase pa. And I'm here as a young man of the NDC. Sa book we emfa me ho. E obi adwuma onu obi aye na oso ka ho asem. So be it. Enti me ka ho asem agogosi sen. How does that put food on the table when it comes to offense? Ken offense every about focus company. But taking
Akufo-Addo to cleaners, put food on the table of.
No, the thing is that almost as Mpanifo at TSC Seminar Honorable Auku, having gotten the opportunity to say a several Ghana no. Mpanifo any careful with the way we discuss them on air. Say and some are cocaine. Meanwhile, on for book nunko to babia, Papa na can't seem for President Mama. And you're just saying it because a President Mama. That thing we will never accept it.
It's a coffee be super cafe Akufo-Addo.
Me. Oh, say. So, you be a that principal stance in life. Now, a catcher will be say, a dear why you know, and your papa. Then you do the same thing to that person. Your principle is useless. And to me, yes, sir. But me persuade yes, say, you're putting for Moodies and for Boers and Fatamo, and Mamma, irrespective of who they are.
We are aware, say, people make news. And you must say, I say we aba ade we book e buy a Juada na Dana Budapi wa Babe Kasa. Obekasa na President Rollins are treated this na Honorable Edward Manibuama and so abaye reaction. Intina acquire Ghanaian conversation.
Omar acting.
Let them react.
There are issues related to them.
What would you found?
Me Haruna Betia. They be found. Rescue mission in official and entire country.
Sir, what's the found so a baby? Yes, yes, no Ubabedon party.
Exactly. And to him, say me so book numa. I'll read it for my personal benefit. Mama, who knew maybe about the car?
Meaning, so interested students disturbance. They told them I'm found. Now we'll start it.
It's okay.
Now we'll start the students disturbances.
Mercy, I can't
oh, I respect your opinion.
Every young man from the NDC. Don't concern yourself with this.
So they shouldn't buy the books.
No, they can buy the book, read it for their own personal benefits. But some of it now, I'm not a
what kind of chasing the elephant to the bush there?
No, I've never. No, it's a wonder matter. How
maybe Sawasam. What kind of?
Zabukuno. Men can't be seen.
Okay. I feel my Raffle.
And wrong with some men can't want some
26 minutes to 10. Chief, your students, lady. So, wait, what was that?
How do I very unfair to the people of this country? What you see? Some banner. Also, what did I now also what be a number? Or say,
get there now.
Or say, examiner, all the paper we have on. What's that? What Mark, can I say the OPVR?
I don't say now.
Wait, Chief.
I'm not going to tell you. Chief. Who couldn't find me?
Casapi, or found. Also, in the shaker.
You talk about them, not in Nico Economic Tokago. But by the way, Ken, what do you know? The Brantian say, Mamma fa. Remember, say Mamma fa. And Cocrafone say Mamma fa. That is the news in town. That is the latest news
in town.
Almost see Jane and the JM fa. Asa. Said the baby Ghana free in portraying. Now, no, go Ghana what tunnel.
Okay.
People want to know that Ghana.
I feel I'm comfort zones, education.
Student disturbances. Can I have? Maybe a general have papa. Can I say? Oh my! You won't say me casa asking me and I'm comfortable because one casa no me because Anya be a crown. Can watch radiator. Me. My child are there 4 years or so in Jerome. No. Students number they are from different backgrounds. But young as teachers and they say your model or more. Emon be penny papa dachi. Can the anna me say Nipa bia suku center no a secondary school. Essence nyame wa dom na onya results papa firi honoma. Na enchende nipa na be penny o. Because secondary school in Kodaya na Oko school and no be SRC president, JCR president. Oh, you hono to miko parliament money ye. Inti ye share Kodawe in that respect. Ni ye hwe say a free secondary school no. Obe sha sia kire suban bia mpaninie eni efie yo oman yo eho adwene ewo ni tirima asie hu. Na in fact my menka say sa nema ye hu no social media no very unfortunate. Sesebi akwada 16, 17. Ken nkwara we omuko school some of them or we do secondary school no 13 years old. E be 14, 15. Enti samra odru from 3 no. Ni wanyini pa na bia se wanko school ntam te se de me man ko ntam ne dia. E na wo be 19 na 20. The rest no bon so 18, 19 sa na mo. Na se sa akwada we benya Akoko duro agina afidie nim wonfa no ho ansie o. Nyase wa chichi na nim mpo. Se wo hye obi ahoroba nya obi ase o mampani. I am very disturbing. Nti e besre. Sa nyema we in fact e ho asem odin pa. Ken e free hin e beduru ha.
La abofane chopa no hu.
Me huni.
Okay.
Sa nya baako. E bebre. Videos no bebre. E bi di ayi powder na muda fo manimu on so e wo gunsa e bodua. Nti e bebre across board. But ye free ni e beduru ha. Ken so we in the past no. You do mamponi to say oh normal. Normal. In fact, me am senior. since your moody actually. It's Anan Ankoma. Or because you did present my your bonibia. It's not a criminal offense. Yana mananko. Oh, yeah, Kakra in a nation. Now, secondary schools in this year, you the past questions. Echo man quadano. Any man quadanity says, I pass questions in no Munsia. Can you name some of the teachers by Krumha? Kumasiha, ever catch almost for the teachers by yes. The teachers by Krumha, secondary school teachers. Say, concentrate on the past questions and Charam Kodano. Can Menuka say, yes, I did the same past question bridges as for no. Menuka say, ya. Say, moment in coin on. Ken, I could understand past questions, no. And no names say questions in the honey could forever. Or could be a honoma who and see. Be a name. Now, several questions, or exams. Now, be a question paper, and I say, Adivia was saying, Nima, I don't know do be at him. Oh, I have no problem. And the now, secondary school, the children say, what's that content? No, can me position. I'm a child in and say, past questions, a model. A child say, oh, for questions, be government, systems of government. Now, when a question be a for one man, a child says, who says systems of government? Question a bit my certainty, and not just I never certain or honor. And past questions, meaning the say answers come home. Can no difficulty. Emma, I'm do money see past questions. I cried back on the worker. Was he a same way from the old books? No, was he a same book here from cover to cover from Bibliancy? That 10 edition country, that is what has resulted in these things. And to master Ghana Education Service, they should change these policies. No money, I don't know, money, some current tribunal. A big cross of money, almost over upon us, obis or Diacravanda, or here quite him. Now, Quadaketwa, I'll be my Ghana ye, and to Sakwada we pans will pass exams win or Babantia, a dear no baby. Until they say, I said to some extent, who blame Ghana Education Service. In fact, they will take the blame. Ghana Education Service is doing themselves. On my day. Now, what offer past questions? Oh, by what own politicization of education? A dangerous thing to do. What tells you, President Pewasam, or the past question, a bro, Kusia, and one question with Fraba. Who did that? Oh, I dear why? By your schools, be so. Yep, re exam, no, so any aji. But a number of schools, you know. Again, what will be way bidder? In the history of Ghana Education Service, secondary schools, see, actually, as exams have been, now, Korabes won't be there. Meanwhile, we're dealing with not past questions, ever alongside. But we a bit see that this is the first time I see that they do see. Now, you're more concentrated with past questions. You said that packaging, and now when a ding kind, Ken, you said that top past questions, a packaging move, I trust the commerce students. Me won't be that. And I make a help with JCCI. And when you take a queue from JC, now, Omo secondary school says, Omo JSS, no, you from Modum. Say, questions now, answer no, sir, past questions with him. Yeah, let's teacher phone says, yeah, more, just as one of and Troy. Omo fan for content and ankasem. Content, no, actually, content, we are. Then that child can flip through the past question to see, oh, the actually me, if you are Hana, then you won't be a sending me answer question. No, it is just a guide. Now, years say, when you cross 14 14. I didn't hear. That decision is a rash decision. They rescind that decision. Ken me, Mamaka, that me baby. Now me teach the Moses near year Kodadi. That's cool. And simply. That's what baby is here. No, I don't have power to do it. You director no director say you cannot do. It's unfortunate. And this is not the way to deal with it. And I'm crying for you with Omania Day. Have they ceased to be human beings? Next year, I'm betting me a career risk. Uncle, I ain't found no control. Only says I wouldn't as a receipt no. Just a private. Sa school, who fail and cobium. Sa free school abano, who fail and cough on one. Oh, but say a receipt. Hefa, what do you mean receipt? You can only do it at the private. Ah, now you're bound in first, no. First, in a dance in here. Sakura, we use secondary school, one pass here. Otimba shase form 2. I have numerous examples. Otimba form 2 ni form 2. No asase bim akovi no pass it. I have countless number of students. I was in room yes among.
But at the same time, so maybe so no Akoko research. Abraham Konkosi school form 2.
May I research that? My other way you my try as a way you can. But Obi Honoma, the way and the resource in the Tiano, or research crime one, just was a school beam. But we don't have the opportunity now again. Sa kwada, sa free school we know. Well, yeah, one pass was a special beam.
And the decision is a rash.
It's a rash decision. Omunjas adiana omoyano. And they are deviant.
Kodana, Womo say school properties near there. Now, say,
so the solution is to sack them.
What would be your solution?
As demonstrations are sipping, what can we do? Let's investigate. Get these children. Sometimes we suggest parents to pay.
So you think these things were not investigated, correct?
No, that my problem is that they are writing exams. So don't deny them this opportunity.
Writing the exam is licensed to to misbehave.
I'm not saying that let them go free, but allow them. Ken, school, but today,
it's the say, Sewo, and no in charge.
I'll debordenize them first. Write the exam from the house. When you finish, in the midst of all of these things, parents can be invited, but immediately you are debordinized. We free about your exams, then before we give even your results to you, we have processes to take you through. Ken, it is better we start reforming these students today than to leave them like that into society.
Thank you very much.
Because here, Jan says on society. Now, Korean, no, Korean robber. Or we call Britain, I am not better now.
What I can't say, we will be a Korean robber.
Ken,
what I can't say,
what I will do from today. Why you know, who can't you say he's a misfit in society? He doesn't fit to be among his colleagues in school. And so, beyond that, one day.
Because who's 20.
Now, once we can defeat this free school policy in the first place.
What this means is, say, free school policy will be here for you.
But have I said that?
So I will say a defeated
a defeated the free school policy.
Okay.
What's that? Could I be a school or Ghana? Uncle school. Or Corona BBS, actor, what's my UOD? No, you don't know then. Oh, yeah,
it's a
we have a way.
All right, man. Invite honorable.
You know, I want just know what come to you.
Oh, yes.
You're different. When you're some jack for you. You're different. So, Bonia, you have a way of reforming that child. Epi Cramponwa. But it is peer influence.
Uncle Beam now
so
register. Thank you very much.
This is why guidance and counseling must be in our schools.
14 to 10.
Oh my God!
All drag. Wow, the
or what an crab soup, or what an crab soup. Bibia. But say, oh, that is what I was do what you have. Say, oh, my, say, open, every say, yeah, you go at ya, and when you're this for, one, yes, I go medic, now, question person small Keriadi. Oh, Aruna. Uncle school. In a cubio, yes, I can say the idea. In fact, we'll be uncle school cry. What can I say? No, now will be so I say. Again, say, Nanka, past questions. I buy ye. You buy and I see in a 22 in a way more. Also, say, what you want to see, and this is for Becca. Omaka say, a kufuado. I said that quarter past questions. Any idea my school for say, Mumus Yadi, Mumus Yanquanum Copassi. And then I had a pass here. What was it, you know? Aha, where about say no? So I say, I'm not a bishop na say, or Mampagin Trimupono. And yet, no, the end is for the air journey. Mr. You can't once the way of catches when you oh, me I can say. I don't know what you what you say. So, me would the NDC for edge after free senior school. Mr. Kamonko, I give you gra. Because second, but do you know Macron and you knew any part as an idiot. Do you message also and one day a boom? Now, evidence to say, schools I can say, you were over 700 schools, secondary schools, and now, a move say, and Nayanas in Num, Nasadia de Esimu. And no entity and yet representative enough of the course for our examination, exam paper. In fact, there were other instances. Now, a business school grant a jubilate say exams na koyi. So what I say. Enti uko kana can say any day exam paper man microphone ti. That been done na exam paper ebe a substitute for syllabus and a textbook. That been that. And now exams past questions. Past questions has always been a guide. Ken, what is what you did?
It's government no said that Eddie past questions and I say sample questions every students know what school be said the
oh, past questions they say you provide schools.
Okay.
With past questions.
Until I don't know say a year wrong no.
And I can say one more out here. I see what you become principal. Who go school no? What I say, we use past questions. Even at the university level, the crown lectures no. One more quiz or more past questions. You go through them. What's your textbook in the area? No, pick questions. No, not textbook to have to change. No, he says, "I question now at the horror." Say, buy some sir. Without the textbooks, with my idea. What you saying? That is the intention. Every past question it serves as a guide.
You misled them.
And you substitute for a textbook. And me maybe obi aka say sa textbook here by a person besi munyanto na mkwe ana teacher dey be your experience be say areas questions no you were areas at top areas apart
it this time no
on can't show say question we never
teachers got
and the questions came so what we experience
teachers did the teachers get it wrong?
No, I'm not saying the just got wrong.
So what I
learn this for the cassette. Teacher for almost say a cassette was here with me.
Hey, how na they can say was.
Like no yan this ni.
Na
how this Mr. and now number force. And no number check. And this for don't show you na so no can.
So they
textbooks na
past questions.
Past questions na. President de Brown. And na ma busia. Me no teacher ni a obek say ankura di obek syllabus obek cover syllabus awie. Now on your day on man and cry and lay hands on past questions. I didn't think I have mock questions, mock exams. If you mock exams, junior high, you mock exams. Just to give you a feel of how the examination paper.
But if I don't know, and how Kakra say some of the students were protesting about the spacing. Say a space no too wide.
That is how dangerous the whole thing is. Oh no, I'm just only
helping. Besides, sad now or years. No,
but unfortunate. Say kwada metra wade. Me ma arrange was a mobile. Yes. Should I allow you to
no, we should not allow them to after now we can't punishment the amount say even dismissed.
Mama me what school say? Me na me vigilant me kwa. But we can na what all down on nuclear charge dey be yo. You see, so okay, come. No, you can't. No, look, you see, what is that? Only final exams, no. No, what I say, you can't cheat.
All right, point noted.
Those things will not allow them.
Protozoa, or say MPP will never buy a for students. These NDC people should get it right. The NDC's hatred for free SHS has gotten to a crescendo. Vote against JM because he doesn't want to be educated. Punishment. Now, Haruna feels a too harsh and rash. And then,
I think, say, at the personal level, in fact, where they are me imagining, I think, say, the Abbey, was a my idea as to what is happening and as to what we should look out for. This gives us an opportunity to isolate such individuals. Now, you more enough counseling and talk them out of this thing. What I say, because I'm telling you, I didn't when those guys move, It is all to come out that they do to Kokuma. And then you'll be as a mo. And it's a COVID year. You provide the PPs. Yeah, you was all yale. Yamo drew them. Naso no mouse in your toad. Unis card could drew. Ubiama is Casaco to draw. Wakoto do that bro. No more now yadians and enco. Now say what your own no. What we had in a head, I say. Nipa or no cotoy, you know, doing brown. 1 hour, why? Ebiani. So I say, secondary education, or man begins or no, at the end of the basic level of education. One could be crown. Because so course in school, one could want to school now. What when you and everyone saying, acquiring a soldier, but when you acquire a police, but you acquire a fire service. And people in this institution are doing well. When you be crying, a bit more opportunity, but for the opportunity to go there. So we do see come now say, one Sanford and some of so this one day. Now need you before obey. So I say, I don't have any issue. But I'm telling you, say, a pointer to what is happening. How many times you and cry my pa, secondary school for my pa? Yet you have to be twerk. And now you go see a tupa can some way. Oh, Ken. I know I don't know push you my back Messi, or not push you a chaps away, the uncry. A baby. I just don't know, just so you see a young muscle. So I say, if you was it's all over. We see instances of this nature. But you see, I don't know, say me or mine, we should sit down as a country. Too quick. How many times do we devote for our case? How many times do we sit? All of us are guilty.
Obi say, I should tell you that there can be an educated armed robber in our society. So students dismissal solely doesn't breed. It doesn't mean say. Obiko's continue armed robber. Okay, and you know, my time is up. Time we had to get up. Your time as well.
And the American say, Ghana for Yanya, friends, you more Shimu, as I and Yamiadum, teacher for one, yes, he into Madame Strong.
Thank you very much.
How much are these 36 months? You 3 months and
thank you, Honorable. Thank you very much, Honorable Akoko. Haruna, Mamenda says, and there's no
I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Listen, when is the secondment? I'm about years 2018. Almost I'm a 3 months.
All right, thank you, Honorable Akoko from MPP, Honorable Haruna Yusuf from NDC, and Kenneth Obin-led production team. Nyangopo Insham say most support to maybe BIA Kama. Kumasi Caterers House, and the real deal. NSO do Hoko. NSO Kojua Home. Na BIA Kama Edimao. Yes, sorry. And Mr. Opoko free, na yeno, and now what to da, Mr. Opoko free now what to da, and a basso. It is I am sorry, and I am Bibia, and ye come. Omo ye, and so yes, stressing your coupon can't ubia, na a year no also and yet nice. Na mea casa, mimia papa. Opening Usupuku, a free moon, and a 8th August. Amokum near Children's Park, a honey, a penny puku, penny Usupuku. Now to that, now to that, tea. Let's say, I am connected support. I mean, the king I'd rather sleep. Yes, sorry, Nayako, I go promise I'll for a good year on some. It's always been nice meeting you on Saturday mornings like this. Nana Kofi I'll see that says also Babe support to Medino. Now, the local government is assemblyman for the by an honorable or say HMS Abusu, also contribution we appreciate. Young boy, that's an ever said, yes, yeah, you're quite good promise I'll for a good year on some. Kosuti Hello 101.5 FM.